14 different winners in 20 races this season. Oh, Talladega presents a great opportunity for someone to add their name to that list. Getting ready to go racing at Talladega.
Hello everyone, I am BowserJrXD. Welcome to the Chevrolet Silverado 250, race 21 of 23 of the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. The second race of round 2 of the playoffs. Last time was at Bristol, where Ty Majeski took home his first career win to seal himself into the Final Four. Now, we're getting ready for the toughest track, the most brutal track, the one with a lot of apprehension for the Cup race, considering the concussion issues, or concussion symptom issues, that Alex Bowman is currently suffering. Of course, he's going to be subbed in by Noah Gragson, with just an all-guy replacing him in his Cup ride that he was going to be taking. Alright, so anyway, it's a truck race, and they gave the command along with the other shit. So, the command along with the invocation and the anthem, so I might as well get this started. Line up already.
Earn, redeem, repeat. It doesn't get any easier. Simplicity really is the key to happiness. Download the app and become a member today. Terms and conditions apply.
Some people like to talk in the microphone. We prefer dropping them.
First off, 4 DNQs. The 43 of Natalie Decker for Reum Brothers Racing. The 33 of Jason White for Reum Brothers Racing. The 12 of Spencer Boyd for Young's Motorsports. And the 46 of Tin Beans for Glory to God Racing. Thank fuck that the Glory to God truck didn't make it in with its sponsor. Ugh. No political sponsorship, please. Anyway, starting 36th, driving the number 30, Rangeline Group Toyota for On Point Motorsports, Caden Honeycutt. For starting 35th, driving the number 40, WWFX Racing Chevrolet. At least that's what it says. The bottom's cut off. For Nice Motorsports, Dean Thompson. Sorry, what I'm like a little stuffed up. Starting 34th, driving the number 45, Auto Parkett Chevrolet. For Nice Motorsports, Flawless Allen. Starting 33rd, driving the number 56, Unit Storage Toyota. For Hill Motorsports, Timmy Hill. Starting 32nd, driving the number 44, Chasco Contractor Chevrolet. For Nice Motorsports, Bailey Curry. Starting 31st, driving the number 10, Fastener Supply Company Chevrolet. For Jennifer Jo Cobb Racing, making her first start of 2022, Jennifer Jo Cobb. Starting 30th, driving the number 25, Rackley Roofing Chevrolet. For Rackley War, Matt DiBenedetto. Starting 29th, driving the number 20, Funkaway Chevrolet. For Young's Motorsports, Parker Retzlaff. Starting 28th, driving the number 02, Ranco Chevrolet. For Young's Motorsports, Kaz Gralla. Starting 27th, driving the number 1, Monster Energy Ford. For David Gilliland Racing, Haley Deegan. Starting 26th, driving the number 61, Ole Miss Toyota. For Hattori Racing Enterprises, Chase Purdy. Starting 25th, driving the number 84, Backyard Blues Pools Toyota. For, I don't even know what his team's name is. Hold on a minute. For Cook Racing Technologies, Clay Greenfield. Starting 24th, driving the number 9, Raceline Chevrolet. For CR7 Motorsports, Blaine Perkins. Starting 23rd, driving the number 32, Golden Eagle Syrup Chevrolet. For Brett Holmes Racing, Brett Holmes. Starting 22nd, driving the number 28, FDNY National Police Association Chevrolet. For FDNY Racing, Brian Dawsett. Starting 21st, Driving the number 75, Food Country USA Tide Chevrolet. For Henderson Motorsports, Parker Kligerman. Starting 20th, driving the number 16, Lunai Toyota. For Hattori Racing Enterprises, Tyler Ankrum. Starting 19th, driving the number 13, Menards Ideal Door Toyota. For Door Sport Racing, Johnny Sauter. Starting 18th, driving the number 52, Hallmark International Toyota. For Hallmark Friesen Racing, Stuart Friesen. Starting 17th, driving the number number 22, AM Technical Solutions Chevrolet. For AM Racing, Austin Wayne Self. Starting 16th, driving the number 23, Champion Power Equipment Chevrolet. For GMS Racing, Grant Enfinger. Starting 15th, driving the number 99, Kabuta Toyota. For Thor Sport Racing, Ben Rhodes. Starting 14th, driving the number 24, Logitech Chevrolet. For GMS Racing, Jack Wood. Starting 13th, driving the number 98, Farm Paint Curb Records Toyota. For Thor Sport Racing, Christian Eckes. Starting 12th, driving the number 51, JBL Toyota. For Kyle Busch Motorsports, Corey Haim. Starting 11th, driving the number 15, Fluid Logic Factory Canopies Ford. For David Gilliland Racing, Tanner Gray. Now for the top 10. Starting 10th, driving the number 17, Race Choice Tavern on the Tracks Ford. For David Gilliland Racing, Ryan Priest. Starting 9th, driving the number 3, Dometic Outdoor Chevrolet. For Jordan Anderson Racing, Jordan Anderson. Starting 8th, driving the number 19, Adaptive One Caliper Chevrolet. For Macanelli Hildeman Racing, Derek Krause. Starting 7th, driving the number 91, Gates Hydraulics Chevrolet. For for McAnally Hildeman Racing, Colby Howard. Starting 6th, driving the number 66, Tenda Quarter Horse Congress Toyota. For Thor Sport Racing, Ty Majeski. Starting 5th, driving the number 88, Menards Jack Links Toyota. For Thor Sport Racing, Matt Crafton. Starting 4th, driving the number 38, Loves Travel Stops Ford. For Front Row Motorsports, Zane Smith. Starting 3rd, driving the number 42, Worldwide Express Chevrolet. For Nice Motorsports, Carson Hocevar. Starting 2nd, driving the number 18, iBuy Power Toyota. For Kyle Busch Motorsports, Chandler Smith. And on the pole, driving the number 4, Pye Barker Fire and Safety Toyota, with an average speed of 178.767 miles per hour and a time of 53.567 seconds. For Kyle Busch Motorsports, John Hunter Nemechek.
On that beautiful number 99 truck does Ben Rose. He's got a 360 cam too. And Phil, when you're at Talladega as a driver, that's what you have to do with your head. It has to be on a swivel. You've got to look every which direction all day long, and that's what Ben's going to be doing.
Time for Talladega. My pick is Sauter, former winner.
Season point champion Zane Smith. This is the Boot Barn onboard camera that loves Travel Stop Ford. Zane will start from the 4th spot, looking for his 4th win of the year. And how about this visor cam? I know you love this visor cam, Michael.
I was going to ask you for it, Phil. Thank you. It's my favorite. It really gives the fans, especially in the trucks, because the windshield is so high up, you can really get a feel for what it's like to be behind the wheel of one of these trucks. And man, this is going to be a crazy day.
3 former Talladega winners in the field today. Parker Kligerman has won twice here. Won back in 2012 and did it again in 2017. Grant Enfinger and Johnny Sauter, by the way, the other 2 former Talladega winners in the field, but a little radio from Kligerman's crew in that 75 team.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity as always. Thanks for the hard work. It's a beautiful truck we got here. Done it once before. We know how to get it done here. It's a beautiful day. Have some fun.
It is a beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky. Parker, by the way, one of 4 drivers doing double duty today, so he'll run the Xfinity.
As you notice, Gregson made the top 10 in qualifying, running the 48 car.
All doing double as well. And starting along the front row, of course, John Hunter Nemechek on pole for the 7th time this season, and his teammate is Chandler Smith in the 18.
All right, boys, let's have some fun today. Remember what we're here for, what the goal is, not get caught up in the moment of something and lose sight of what we're actually here for. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. Good luck to you guys. Have some fun today, Lambert. Appreciate you as always.
Thought that's interesting. He mentions Chris Lambert there, the spotter. The spotter's going to be the MVP in this one today, no matter who wins.
Good chance they'll be talking a lot more than anyone else will today. Who you got, Phil? You got one of the 15 drivers in this race that have won before, or one of the 21 that haven't? I'm going outside. Yeah, I'm going outside.
All right, I'm going for Sauter.
I'm going to watch
Sauter
Curry in the 44. Every time he gets in something, he always seems to outperform what the vehicle had done before him. I like that kid. We'll see what he can pull off. I've got mine at number 3 truck, Jordan Anderson. He's been a runner-up twice at Daytona. He might get it done here today.
You know, Michael mentioned the fact that the winner here the last 4 times has led only the final lap, but it's those early laps are important in this race as well, because you got to get those stage points at the end of stage 1 and stage 2. If you're a playoff driver, those are so very important. So throughout the course of this race today, there are so many important opportunities for these playoff guys.
Yeah, man, here they come. They're going to come roaring to that tri-oval.
But, can you survive? I didn't see that on your race analysis, Phil. Survive to lap 9.
That should have been the top line, Vince.
They're all lined up, 36 in the field, and we're getting ready to...
Here we go. We're green at Talladega. 94 laps around. Let's go.
Check with the jump. I say he dives to the bottom when they get toward turn. Already done it. Down low. And that's what I think we're going to see early, Phil. These leaders try to just manage this race by running right around the bottom of the racetrack. And then the outside lane will be seeing what kind of runs they can get to make progress on that lower line. Yeah, that initial start could have been predetermined too with teammates. Chandler Smith said, I'm going to let you get in, and then we're just going to log some laps.
John Hunter Nemechek dominated qualifying. I mean, he was so much faster than everyone else by more than a couple of tenths. How does that play out in a race like this where you're in the draft so often?
Everybody takes note, Vince. That's a fast truck. We're going to have to push it and work with it. But, Phil, I forgot how my blood pressure elevates when Talladega starts. These trucks are already bobbing and weaving all over the place. It's going to be intense all day long. And these guys are going to battle all over this racetrack. Look at that move there by John Hunter. He saw a good run up top by Zane. Blocked it off.
Nemechek's led the first lap of 94.
He's just trying to manage both lines right now. If the outside line has a little
First
momentum,
stage is, I don't know how many laps.
and try to stall that out a little bit, and then jump back to the bottom in front of his teammate. And that's a dangerous game to play.
Drivers are trying to make moves to the field. 2 of the drivers started in the back. Brian, there I can see Caden Honeycutt started last, trying to make moves. I see with Brian Dawsett forcing Wallace Allen 3 wide. 2 teammates of KBM leading the charge. Zane Smith to the outside. Best running Ford. Clay Greenfield, one of the open drivers. He's already up to 20th. One of the playoff drivers not in the top 20. I don't know which one it is. I believe it's, I don't know. I still don't know. Enfinger in 21st. Some drivers, he just shot his way up to the top, up to the middle of 8th. I can't see who it was. It looks like, is it Jordan Anderson? Leading that lap. It's close. Zane Smith coming up to the front now. I think he led that lap. Man, yeah, the truck drivers are fearless today. They're going 3 wide. They all over the place. Zane Smith clearing the lead, but behind him, here comes Majeski. The Tenda Toyota.
Yellow 38, John Hunter Nemechek, the pole winner, right behind him in that 4 truck. Ty Majeski leads the outside line. Majeski won the most recent race at Bristol.
Remember Zane won at Daytona. Sure, some would say he won it twice, but he certainly got the checker flag when it counted.
Deegan, did you lose the draft?
Watch the 3 down the back. Jordan Anderson. Four truck in line. 4 truck in line on the inside. There's the big wiggle. And that was a save. That was a whole lot more anxious in that truck than it was outside.
Jordan Anderson, a very good super speedway racer. He's been runner-up a couple of times on the super speedway.
At Daytona.
And how cool is it to see Jordan Anderson up here contending?
There was a white truck. Can't tell which one it was though. It's okay. No, it's Colby Howard. Was the white truck I saw. Okay, first it's probably 20. So stage lengths are 20, 20, and 54. Leading the lap was Nemechek. Ooh, Majeski is going to get left out to dry. He's going to fall back through the pack. Now, top 2 kind of stepping out a bit.
Early laps at Talladega. John Hunter Nemechek out front.
Not a lot happening thus far, but they are keeping the action too wide, which is nice to see. Nemechek swapping from line to block. And we get side-by-side action. Hopefully you're all doing just dandy today. No Xfinity stream later. I don't want to do one. I gotta focus on work after this. Gotta keep my projects in mind.
It's the powerful relief my joints need.
Blue Emu. It works fast and you won't stink. Make no mistake. A fight's a brewing. A fight for first. For the checkered. For the future of this thing. For immortality. It's 10 drivers in, 1 driver out. It really doesn't matter who started the fight. Only one is left standing in the end. Battered and victorious. Car Camping World Truck Series playoffs.
Oh, I don't fucking read it.
The Talk, which is now taking a hiatus.
Sharon Osbourne was fired from The Talk. The Talk made headlines around the world.
It was unfathomable that that happened on The Talk.
I just kept saying, why are you doing this to me? Cheryl was stabbing me in the back.
The punishment doesn't fit the crime because there was no crime.
I say when I'm done. Not them.
4 championship races in 3 days. All set against the stunning backdrop of the desert mountains. Get your tickets now at PhoenixRaceway.com.
Back at Talladega, Camping World Truck Series racing. And the Camping World Truck Series is sponsored by Blue Emu. John Hunter Nemechek continues to lead with Zane Smith running in second as they lead that long line on the bottom.
Yeah, bottom line starting to become like the one lane. We're halfway through stage 1. Ain't that crazy?
And let me tell you one other little stat here, Phil. Our leader ran 51.44, the fastest truck on the racetrack. That last time by was Bailey Curry. He was back in 27th position and ran nearly a second faster than the leader. That's because he had all these trucks in front of him. He was making some momentum off of the draft. That just tells you how crazy Talladega is.
Just past the halfway mark here.
Jordan Anderson up to 6th. Also the field. What else do we got? We got now 7th. Looking up, Brett Holmes, a part-timer, in 13th. Clay Greenfield in 15th, and Jack Wood in 16th. Sauter in 17th. Running decently well. Greenfield, I think that's a great run for his team. Cook Racing Technologies, they failed to qualify at Daytona and Nashville earlier. Unsponsored truck behind Majeski, I can see. Oh, it's Curry. It's almost unsponsored. 16, Ankrum.
And at this point, the 66 on top of Majeski already through to the championship four, so they're just being smart out here. No point in wrecking a truck if they don't need to, and they know things are going to get crazy up front. And you heard it on the radio. They feel like the 18, something might happen up there.
18, not the 16. Chandler Smith. He is in 3rd.
It was interesting you talked about pushing to the left and maybe explain the pros and cons to how and where you push.
You just need to be slightly offset to the right, and it seems to be more stable in the draft. The trucks certainly are going left, and if you push to the left, it can hang you out. And you see that's exactly what they're talking about there. The push on the left rear corner got Majeski out of whack. Spotter Brandon Lyons was saying it's going to get crazy.
Brandon Lyons, one of a spotter for forget who. No, he's Byron's spotter.
You know, Mike, back in the day, both of us started in the mid-'80s racing these kind of racetracks, and it was a little more docile back then. And then all of a sudden, people just discovered side drafting and bump drafting and things like that, and we got to going too fast. We were running 210 miles an hour here, and they slowed us down, and that just brought...
After Bobby Allison had a crash that destroyed the fence on the front stretch, and they had to protect the fans.
Richard Childress joked one day that Dale Earnhardt could see the air. Back in the day, we didn't know what the air was. We didn't know what it did. And Dale seemed to figure it out a little bit before everybody else. And look at what we're doing now. It's intense racing. And this is all because of the draft.
7 laps to go here in stage 1. The battle for stage points coming up.
7 laps to go in the stage.
Out front. We'll come back for the end of stage 1 in a moment.
You're going to go side by side, though, right? Wow. Screw you, too. Anyways, we're 14 laps in. No incidents yet to speak of. Nemechek and Tate Smith have been the dominant trucks.
Savings on gas shouldn't be complicated, which is why ExxonMobil Rewards Plus keeps things simple. Earn points for every dollar spent at the pump and in store. Then redeem your points on fuel, snacks, car washes, and more. And when you download the Rewards app, you'll earn points automatically every time you fill up. Earn, redeem, repeat. It doesn't get any easier. Simplicity really is the key to happiness. Download the app and become a member today. Terms and conditions apply.
Some people like to talk in the microphones. We prefer dropping them.
This is the same tire, brother, that they ran at Daytona.
Think he's posting about all that ancient Roman coinage? No. He's seizing the moment with Merrill, moving his money into his investment account in real time. And that's how you collect coins.
Your money never stops working for you with Merrill, a Bank of America company.
With Geico, we can easily bundle home and car
car insurance and save even more?
Yeah, just like that breakfast burrito.
There isn't too much hot sauce, is there? I have a sensitive palate.
I actually like
Yeah, stupid Geico commercials. I just don't want to turn off the,
Sure.
Geico.
Geico. 15 minutes or more can save you 15% or more on car insurance.
All part of Good News Saturday on Fox.
Clay Greenfield now a lap down. What happened there? It sucks. He was running so well. And my microphone's not plugged in. There we go. Now showing a lap down on the raw feed, and it sucks. It looks like Jennifer Jo Cobb has lost the draft, which also sucks. The leader is Nemechek. Maybe she's not completely lost the draft, but she's a good distance behind it. Chris Rice. Nuh-uh, he's in 15th. Oh, caution! It's going to end under caution, and Jordan Anderson has burst into flames. The car oh my God. I almost picked him. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks. Holy crap, that thing just exploded. Damn. He's out of the truck, but oh my God, that thing just exploded. Holy God damn. What happened? He was running so well too. He was running fourth. Yeah, and then his day is up on lap 19. Anyway, your top 10 for this stage will be Nemechek first, Zane Smith second, Hocevar third, Chandler Smith fourth, Colby Howard fifth, Tanner Gray sixth, Ben Rhodes seventh, Corey Heim eighth, Christian Eckes ninth, Tyler Ankerman 10th. Clay Greenfield will get the free pass. Well, they're on the final lap of the stage.
It's the three of Jordan Anderson, and you see the truck rest there on the inside wall, and the safety crew around Jordan is laying on the ground. He did get out, as Mike said, out of the truck under his own power, and then
No, that's a freak accident. He's lying down on the ground, I said.
stretcher is out.
Probably smoke inhalation is going to...
See if they put Jordan on it, or if he ends up walking to the ambulance under his own power.
I don't know. I think for me that's a freak accident.
But a scary incident to be sure.
Obviously, they will err on the side of caution for
Jordan. Before that truck ever got to the wall, you could tell that the fire had been had already
burnt the paint off.
You could see how much damage to the outside of the truck was already evident well before he got to the wall. So stage one will be completed under caution, with John Hunter Nemechek taking the green and white checkered, 7th stage win of the season for John Hunter, and some very important stage points for him as he came in to this race, 9 points below the cut line.
You know, and he talked earlier about the fact that he didn't feel like this was a make or break race. He just thought he needed to survive. Getting those 10 stage points was very huge, but he's also confident about what he's going to have when he gets to Miami. He thinks he can go down there and win that race, but padding, erasing that deficit today is huge.
5 playoff drivers collected stage points in that first stage, led by Nemechek, who got the 10.
Stuart Friesen just missed out in the 11th position. Grant Enfinger as well.
Man, I want to see the replay if I can, but holy crap, that was bad.
So stage one complete with John Hunter Nemechek being the winner, and Zane Smith finishing second under caution with Carson Hocevar, Chandler Smith, and Colby Howard in the top 5.
Colby Howard, watch that kid. We talk about him every week, being very fast and a potential winner. Had a good starting position, started 7th, was able to maintain. And I think this first stage, Vince, is a whole lot about where you qualified. You know, you qualify up front, you control the race, you get those stage points. John Hunter set on the pole, and he wins the first stage.
Tanner Gray, Ben Rhodes, Corey Heim, Christian Eckes, Tyler Ankrum rounding out the top 10. But stage one belongs to this man, John Hunter Nemechek.
Our passion for protecting vehicles started in 1934.
Alright, anyway, who knows what's going to happen next stage. Holy crap. Come on, you stop moving. No, you fucking suck.
Fran for the road ahead.
I was happy with my skin, and then all of a sudden, it was just boom, breakout after breakout.
Ben Riley got Proactive. Proactive is America's #1 acne routine, with a routine for every type of skin that keeps skin clear.
After sticking with it, I actually noticed a difference. It just feels great being able to look at yourself in the mirror and be happy with the face you see.
Get Proactive and get clear skin that stays clear. Go to Proactive.com now, and for a limited time, get this free pore cleansing brush.
It takes fight to be a full-time fan. There'll be early check-ins and late shifts, good days and bad ones. But you'll never quit because you're in this together. It won't always be easy, but when you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. Modelo, brewed for full-time fans, brewed for those with a fighting spirit.
I'm the captain of the Pee Wee football team. We are annoying. Go, go. Thanks, Mom.
Anyway, I'm going to get my bracket, continue my bracket of the top 50 drivers. 29 drivers have been eliminated in this round of the losers round. Losers round 4. 5 more go down.
We all want the incredible new iPhone 14 Pro. Now at T-Mobile. T-Mobile gives you Apple TV Plus included. So watch your favorite Apple originals on the most advanced smartphone display ever.
Back at Talladega, getting ready for pit stops at the conclusion here of stage one. John Hunter Nemechek won the first stage. He won under caution after the accident involving Jordan Anderson.
So Kyle Busch versus Buck Baker. This matchup will now be over. The winner is Kyle Busch. by
And
84
Jordan Anderson has
16.
been loaded up in the ambulance and taken to the care center. We'll get an update on that momentarily.
That was scary. And looking forward to some good news about Jordan.
We saw how close everyone had been running since the drop of the green flag. We know that was a situation where something failed, more than likely an engine, caused an oil fire.
All right, your next match. The next match will be Kevin Harvick versus Davey Allison.
Accident. I mean, it was there was no one else involved, but it's still a frightening visual. Let's take a look at it here with the three of Jordan Anderson. Okay, there's Jordan in that yellow and black truck. So it's circled there.
Yeah, doing a great job. There's obviously an engine, and immediately goes
Man,
up
that thing
flames.
detonated.
You can see there's flames. Looks like flames inside the cab of the truck. Not as much driver's side.
He was climbing out of the car as he was heading toward the wall because he just wanted to bail.
Down and is extricating himself. But look at this. He's out of the.
Right there, yeah. My God, he's like the modern day Jason Bourne.
Scary situation for sure. Jordan Anderson got out and laid down on the ground, and the safety crew eventually put him in the ambulance, took him to the care center. Jamie Little is there, and we'll get a report on Jordan here shortly, as soon as that becomes available. Look at our Stage 1 results, and we told you about the playoff drivers: John Hunter Nemechek, Zane Smith, Chandler Smith, Ben Rhodes, Christian Eckes, obviously highlighted there in yellow, and the all-important stage points. And for John Hunter Nemechek, he came into the race 9 points on the outside. He gets 10 here in Stage 1, and all of a sudden that bumps him up into the playoff picture.
Yeah, I have him right now above the projected cut line.
And remember, this is the second of 3 races in this round of 8. The cutoff race will be at Homestead on October 22nd. On pit road, Jamie Little is there and awaiting John Hunter Nemechek.
And John Hunter Nemechek told me the goal here was to race up front and get those stage points. That's exactly what he's done. He's led more laps today than his career at Talladega. All he wanted is that little adjustment and a tear-off. Josh?
Let's talk about the 18 of Chandler Smith. His biggest concern has just been drafting, asking how his side drafting is working. The also big concern, make sure he gets off pit road clean, which it looks like they executed perfectly.
Chandler Smith wins the race off pit road. Only one car in the truck in the top 10 took tires. Or just Joseph taking 2 tires.
When you have those that go up, you also have those that go down. And we'll have a new leader.
Wallace Allen only lost 2 spots and he took 4 tires.
Second stage from Talladega coming up.
So he bought in a hot tub.
Proactive.com now, and for a limited time, get this free pore cleansing brush.
Wherever we come from, we all have one thing in common.
Yeah, pilots just started the infield care center a helicopter.
iPhone 14 Pro. Now at T-Mobile. T-Mobile gives you Apple TV Plus included. So watch your favorite Apple originals on the most advanced smartphone display ever. Get iPhone 14 Pro on us with Apple TV Plus included. Now at T-Mobile.
Jordan gonna end up in the driver's meeting tomorrow. Don't exit the vehicle while it's moving, even if it's on fire.
If you're buzzed and doing this to make yourself feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive.
Better ingredients, better pizza.
Check
better
those
race
seats.
yourself,
Oh, Lord,
because
man.
this right here is a Papa John's Papa Bowl. No crust,
passion for protecting vehicles started in 1934. And we've been pushing the limits of performance ever since. We innovate with the times and have the right filters to fit your needs. It's a trust we don't take lightly. Yeah, we've been around the block, but our journey is just beginning. Brand for the road ahead.
The NL postseason this October on Fox and FS1.
It's a crazy time.
With only 6 races left in the Cup playoffs, it's another big weekend.
NHRA at Gateway today. On Sunday.
Adam Alexander, Larry McReynolds, Jamie McMurray get you ready for the big race here at Talladega. Joe Gibbs driver Denny Hamlin on the show. Regan Smith visits with Ross Chastain. It's NASCAR race day tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. Eastern on FS1, followed by a great day of NHRA from St. Louis.
NHRA.
I cannot wait for tomorrow, Vince. I love me some racing. We got a doubleheader today. The trucks kicking things off, and then Talladega. Playoff racing tomorrow. Man, it's a great weekend in Alabama.
Life of a college student is never boring.
Let's go downstairs to the Care Center. Jamie Little is down there with an update on Jordan Anderson. What do you know, Jamie?
Vince and Jordan Anderson's team is here and they're waiting. They don't know really much, but one of the team members did just come out of the Infield Care Center. Told me that Jordan is there right now. He cannot see him, but he was told that there are burns. He's in a lot of pain, and they are going to airlift him to Birmingham at this moment.
Oh, damn. Prayers for Jordan Anderson.
That, as you see the helicopter fired up and ready. And what a scary incident to be sure. And just thankful that Jordan was able to get out of that truck.
And thoughts and prayers with Jordan's family. That's so scary to see any racer have an issue like that. When it's your family member, I know how tough that is, and I want everybody to know we're praying for them, thinking of them.
One to go here before we go back green. Saw Chandler Smith and John Hunter Nemechek exchanging positions there as Chandler went to the top, and that's where he'll start, and then get down to that bottom lane ASAP with the friendly behavior of his teammate John Hunter Nemechek.
Remember, no choose rule here at Talladega or Daytona for that matter. The front row gets to choose, and that's it.
Yeah, the guy leading gets to choose, and that's the only one.
See that orange truck of Ben Rhodes will start in row 2 on the outside, and that's Stuart Friesen on the inside of that second row.
What about that pit work by Stewie's team? Hopped him from 11th up to 3rd spot.
With the same strategy, it looked like from what we could see, Carson Hocevar was the only guy that took 2 tires. Everybody else no tires, and Hocevar lines up right now 9th.
You saw these trucks wiggling around when the tires were brand new, right, Phil?
Yes.
That's not going to get any better, is it?
No, it's not. They don't need time to get better.
We just got to make sure we keep our eyeball on this front pack, man. This the darting and weaving and all that movement, it's only going to intensify. It's only going to get more and more aggressive as we race along.
And there are some guys that are better at pushing than others. I mean, it's just a fact.
We've already heard them complaining about how Chandler Smith was pushing, and you can see some great examples. We'll point those out of guys that are doing it properly, just offset to the right, 6-8 inches to a foot. When you're offset to the left that way, that's not good.
And there's times when you do it right, and it still ends up in a catastrophe.
Because you push them right, but the movement over to the outside lane, and if the outside lane is trying to side track, there's just so many factors that go into making this thing work. And they do it because there's speed in all those factors.
Great job, by the way, by Tyler Ankrum. Started 20th today and finished up inside the top 10 in stage 1, the deepest starter of those that finished top 10 in stage 1. It'll be Chandler Smith on the outside and John Hunter Nemechek on the inside as we get the green flag.
Here we go. Green at Talladega for stage 2. Come on. Hurry up. That took forever.
I thought he was going to be able to jump down in front of John Hunter Nemechek for a moment.
Oh.
Maybe decided just
What's that? I see smoke.
Outside trying to get
Oh, that's maybe it's just speedy dry.
a lot of smoke.
Speedy dry. Yeah, just speedy dry left from Jordan Anderson.
Jordan Anderson incident, but got to make it difficult for some of those to see is that
It was making it difficult for me to see, Vince. I can't imagine what it'd been like in those trucks.
But a couple teammates locked up on the outside as well as on the inside. Thorsport on the outside with Eckes pushing Rhodes. Cautions down the racetrack.
oh, it's the 91 of
Colby Howard.
That's too bad. Howard had a terrific run in stage
What's
1.
wrong? Flat tire?
Right front's down. The left rear's down for sure.
Caution out.
Great. This race went to shit.
For a few moments.
Oh damn, that thing just.
Carcass of the tire.
Say the reason that,
To be fair, most drivers did not take any
didn't
tires.
have to come to pit road. He restarted inside the top 10. Had a good run in that first stage. And he's really had a bright. I mean, he's been one of the bright spots of the series. I think this season. He's really seen some good runs out of. Hasn't always gotten the finishing result that he's deserved, but
We've become big fans of Colby because of his aggressive nature, the speed that he shows. Looks like maybe just a tire issue here, Phil.
I don't see a lot of damage. We could be okay. Get some tires on that truck and could be fine.
Right front's up.
Yeah, I think definitely the left rear down.
he's run all season. Career best 9th on a couple of occasions. 20-year-old from Simpsonville, South Carolina. Watch it all the way back. See if we can catch it from deep in the pack there.
It looks like a mess.
Ooh, somebody.
That's Colby there
Yeah, that's
spinning.
Colby.
And
Ooh,
everybody
2
does a
trucks.
great job
No,
of
1 truck.
avoiding
No, they're just like, they're scattering.
The carcass of the tire already came off.
Crafton slips by.
Watch this last truck.
Woo, woo, woo.
That got by at the last instant on the inside. And it's not easy to really turn those trucks that hard running 180 miles an hour.
Early caution in stage 2. Ben Rhodes out front here at Talladega.
So when it comes to like my problem areas, I would definitely say along the chin for sure.
Then Cairo got Proactive. Proactive is America's #1 acne routine with 3 easy steps that keep skin clear.
3-step process. I just do it morning and night. Doesn't take too long. It feels good. I'm not worried about this. So now I'm not worried about what people think of me because this looks great.
Get Proactive and get clear skin that stays clear. Go to proactive.com now and for a limited time get this free pore cleansing brush.
It takes fight to be a full-time fan. There'll be early check-ins and late shifts, good days and bad ones. But you'll never quit because you're in this together. It won't always be easy, but when you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. Modelo, food for full-time fans, food for those with a fighting spirit.
You said close your eyes, don't look down. Fall into me, I'll catch you, darling. We'll dance in the street like nobody's watching. It's just you and me, and the song.
Celebrate every kiss. Get financing that fits your budget with low monthly payments.
I'm a team mascot, boy am I running late. Oh, what a hit. And if you have cut rate car insurance, the cost to cover that might tank your season. So get off, Dave, and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Dad, you forgot about dinner.
I did.
Well, Mom didn't. Yeehaw! Ooh, look at that spread.
And I didn't have to cook anything.
Hey, kids, no stealing fries.
I'm not.
Well, that's why. Family style that fits your style, that's finger.
Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's finger licking good.
If you're
I love that stuff though. It's so unhealthy. God damn, it's good.
To make yourself feel okay to drive,
ZWX.
you're not okay to drive.
YGKLBW. Regular you.
Back at Talladega. Playoff race for the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. The second of 3 races in the round of 8. Majeski, the only driver who has clinched a spot in the championship 4. Somebody else hoping to do that today. There's a look at the helicopter that is transporting Jordan Anderson to a local hospital. Jordan was involved in a one-vehicle crash. His motor let go, had a big fire on board. Ended up making contact with the inside wall. And Jordan was taken to the infield care center. Jimmy Little reporting that he had burns and was in a good amount of discomfort, as you can imagine. But they are transporting him to a local hospital. And certainly wish the best for Jordan.
Certainly we all do. Jordan and his family.
Under caution here in stage 2 for a tire issue involving the 91 of Colby Howard.
Phil, would you have guessed at this point in the race the top 7 runners would be all playoff guys at Talladega?
No.
How does that happen?
I don't know. As mixed up as it gets.
So unpredictable. You never know what to look for at this.
Remember last year we had one playoff driver finish in the top 10 out of 8.
Well, that could be the case today.
Yeah, we got a long way to go yet.
Maybe in the second stage we could have one out of the top 10.
Ben Rhodes started back in the 15th position.
I want to encourage you to join Fox Corporation in donating to support those affected by the devastation of Hurricane Ian. I ask you to please visit www.redcross.org, or you can text the word Ian to 90999 to make a $10 donation.
Wherever we come from, we all have one thing in common. We all want the incredible new iPhone 14 Pro. Now at T-Mobile. T-Mobile gives you Apple TV Plus included. So watch your favorite Apple originals, the most advanced smartphone display ever. Get iPhone 14 Pro on us with Apple TV Plus included. Now at T-Mobile.
Do you really want to go through with this?
Absolutely.
You've always stood up for what you believed in, but this?
What could mean more than this? So, Mom, what do you think?
You said close your eyes, don't look down. Fall into me, I'll catch you, darling. We'll dance in the street.
Saturday, it's baseball night in America on Fox. With the NL East title up for grabs, Francisco Lindor and the Mets battle Acuna Jr. and the Braves. Or Jose Altuve and the Astros.
Man, the race just turned so fast. There's like nothing to talk about now. It's just kind of solemn. We got 65 laps to go.
Taco Bell's breakfast case.
Clay Greenfield finally back on the lead lap.
With fluffy eggs, crispy bacon, and melted cheese all folded into a warm tortilla. Wake up to the breakfast quesadilla. Only at
Yeah, NASCAR man, think of Jordan now looking so similar to Bobby Daughter in a 1989 ARCA race where the flames are so bad you just have to bail out even if it's moving. Bobby Daughter is the owner of SS Greenlight Racing in the 08. He also has one win in the Busch Series, if I recall. I believe this was 1993. 92 at Orange County, at Motor Mile.
Tomorrow it's a classic NFC East rivalry on Fox. Carson Wentz leading Washington against Zeke and the Cowboys. Or maybe you'll get some other regional action. All kicks off 1 o'clock Eastern on Fox.
Oh my God. Same scenario. Anyway, green flag on the lap to make it to start lap 32. We have 63 laps to go.
Leads the inside line.
The teammates lined up inside and outside. ABM on the inside, Force Ford on the outside.
line on the outside, helping out his teammate Ben Rhodes. Zane Smith and Stuart Freeze in third row. Give you an idea of just how close they are racing. Look at that.
Look at that precision bump drafting by John Hunter.
You can bump, but you can't lock to that back bumper.
And that is a talent to be able to pop it, get off of it, and hit it again just repeatedly. That pushes you forward. That's where all the speed lives. And John Hunter is just doing it perfectly right there.
That's textbook how to do it.
At 190 miles an
At
hour.
190 miles an hour.
And by the way, he can't. Only thing he can see is that truck in front of him. You can't see through the cab out there what's in front of the truck ahead of you. So it's
Chandler Smith to the lead.
Making sure he knows he's safe because he knows there's no one blocking Chandler. But if you're back here where Zane is, he's got two trucks he's got to worry about. It just gets more and more.
Anderson was awake and alert.
Really leaning on those spotters. That extra set eyes, as you see that replay there again of Nemechek and Chandler Smith.
Yeah, one time Chandler Smith got a little bit loose. Again, even if you do it, it doesn't always work.
Oh, Hocevar with a problem. Oh, shit. Wallace Allen has crashed. Nice Motorsports collapse, which is literally every day of their sorry lives in a race.
Yeah, I don't think they were related.
Does the engine blow too?
Just got hit and got loose.
At least smoke coming out of the back. Great. Now all hell is just broken loose.
Wallace was having a great run up inside the top 20 most of the race.
And I think Allen is done. Lawless Allen. Oh, Lord. What have I gotten myself into?
AMR 62 right there. Oh, another truck.
Brian Dawsett has damage as well for the FDNY team. Fire Department in New York.
Making just a second start.
I think. Or Federal Department. You know, I think it's Fire Department in New York.
So heavy damage.
What happened? Show us the replays, man.
Got a little bit of damage as well. Certainly his doesn't look to be nearly as significant, obviously, but Lawless Allen being put on the hook.
Show us the replay. Show us the replay.
There you see Lawless walk away.
Why did it take so long to show us the replay?
We can pick up what happened.
Thank you.
Look at the replay.
Very wide, right in the middle.
How
about 4 wide? See, Carson just had an issue getting out of the way.
Trying to see what happened. Oh!
And then maybe it was that a right front tire failure, Phil? It looked like it. It looked like he
certainly was abrupt, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, you can see that.
Ooh, yeah, tire blew.
Wow.
And he pitted for 2 tires. No, he pitted for 4 tires.
Certainly coincidental that Carson was having a problem. That could have been debris, though, off of Lawless Allen's truck that stuck in the front of Carson's truck. Yeah, Carson just bailed. And then, wow, what an impact for that 45 of Allen.
What happened there? Blow a tire? Blew right. Fucking started vibrating. I was about to say something and just exploded.
And you heard him say that hurt. Yeah, 190 mile an hour. They, you know,
Dean Thompson's 2 laps down. What happened to him?
They're not soft.
They're
maybe softer than concrete, but not soft.
What happened to
A few
him?
of those walls, and I will agree with you, it hurts.
Under caution again here in stage 2 at Talladega.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes, I'm positive.
I mean, I love that you're trying to help, but why this way?
Because there's a lot going on in the world, and this is how I can help.
So, what do you think?
Wanted. Full-time fans. Must be enthusiastic problem solvers. Possess strong communication skills. Be good under pressure.
Awesome. Oh, hi, I'm Incredible. If you need any help, just let me know. Babysitting, borrowing clothes, finding a great rate on your mortgage.
You wear clothes?
Uh-oh. It's either credible or it's not. Oh, Dad, you forgot about dinner.
I did.
Well, Mom did. Yeehaw! Ooh, look at that spread.
And I didn't have to cook any of it.
Hey, kids, no stealing fries.
I'm not.
Well, that's why. Family style that fits your style, that's finger looking good.
Start Saturday strong with Big Noon Saturday on Fox. Blake Corum and number 4 Michigan take their electrifying show on the road against Indiana. The best pregame, the best announcers, the biggest games. Michigan, Indiana, all part of Big Noon Saturday on Fox.
Another busy day? Of course. You're CIO in 2022, but you're ready because you've got the next generation in global secure networking from Comcast Business with fully integrated security solutions all in one place. So you're covered, on-premise and in the cloud. You can run things the way you want. Your team, ours, or a mix of both, with the nation's largest IP converged network from the most innovative company. Bring on today with Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Hey, coming up after our post-race show here on FS1, keep it right here on the channel. It's a battle in the Big Ten, college football, Michigan State taking on Maryland. All coming up on FS1. Again, that's next after our post-race show. Back here at Talladega. Hey, by the way, I want to tip the cap to our producer, Mark Smith, pulling double duty today, not only producing the race telecast, but also pit producing, because our normal pit producer, Caleb Combs, is getting married this evening. So evidently a poor scheduling decision by Caleb to get married on race day. But congratulations to Caleb and Kara, who will be getting married today. I don't know why he couldn't have worked the race and then, then got married this evening.
I mean, there's plenty of hours.
But,
I don't ask those kind of questions,
yeah,
Liz.
and probably better that we don't. And speaking of pit producing and pit reporters, let's go downstairs to Josh.
Dean Thompson got hit behind the right front tire.
We know he started this race 18th, as he called it, back in the Hornet's Nest, but a quick gas and go at the end of the first stage got him much needed points back up into the field, and he's now running 5th right now.
Hocevar's truck went into neutral.
Up well, and he's happy with where they are. They just need to get through the rest of this race, Jamie.
And the 99 of Ben Rhodes, he brought a brand new race truck here that was actually built for Johnny Sauter to run, but the team made the decision to switch and give Ben the best possible truck to maximize his chances to get the win here today. Ben, so far, though, he was running mid-pack. He started 15th, ran there for the first stage, but they did a fuel only as well and got him some track position. He'll restart second here. Pretty happy with that 99.
Well, speaking of the 99 of Ben Rhodes, let's get a little team radio.
You asked the 52 to not really push, but to at least close the gap up, like get to his bumper. Like, let's organize a little more.
Right. I need him no more than a half back. He's a whole car length back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Preferably if he can stay within a quarter the whole way around the track, that would be awesome.
Well, that's what you hope for, and hope's a strategy. But a lot of times that goes out the window in a pretty quick hurry when somebody else thinks it's going to benefit them to be right on you.
Ben Rhodes, of course, the defending series champion, had a tough go of it at Bristol, finished 18th, dropped 4 places in the playoff standings, and came into this race today 8th of 8, needing to get up inside the top 4, either with this race here today at Talladega or on October 22nd at Homestead, if he wants to have a shot at defending that series championship.
You know what I love about Ben
Are we really going to end this stage under caution? We ran like 3 green flag laps.
I don't know how we will run in Miami. I'm not confident about that, but I'm confident I can win at Talladega today, and I need to get it done.
Well, and the last thing you want to do is go to Homestead, a cutoff race.
I won't bet you have in the time of your life.
Points that realistically you don't have a chance to point your way in. If you got a good shot of pointing your way in, you can take being below the cut line a few points or so. But if you got to win at Miami, that's a tough position.
And you would think Miami would be a place as volatile as this. You're not going to have one playoff driver finish in the top 10 like we had there last year.
So there's only going to be one winner.
Oh my God! So trucks are pitting.
Not just anybody can win Miami. We never won there.
That's compared to
So that's how we really are.
Take us back to your Talladega win
03.
When I was a kid, it was just the most awesome, intimidating racetrack. I watched my brother race on it. I was scared to death for him. And just to conquer it really, really felt great. And we see strategy here at Talladega now, Phil. A lot of these trucks here really not concerned about bonus points for the stage. So they're going to get track position when all the rest of these playoff trucks pit at the end of the stage.
See a little damage there to
The note.
I want them to take that piece of material off the Wallace Alstruck out of the grill. What will they have to do there? Just tape that over?
Oh man, that thing's.
I think they'll try to get it out and then tape it over.
Well, there's an indication of how deeply.
Man, that thing is stuck.
It is.
Gotta get an angle grinder or a saw.
Cut it. Oh, I mean that's with how much power that piece of debris went into the front of that truck of Carson Hocevar.
Man, that thing is really stuck.
And obviously they're going to be really tactical about how they get that out, not just sawing for the
Come on.
They're going to make sure they don't.
They didn't get all of it out.
It always amazes me how much. I mean,
What even? What is that?
These race cars with a fine tooth comb. I mean, they just every detail is thought out and planned for. And then when the race starts, you hit them with hammers and you saw parts off of them.
F1 would never. You get if you put if an F1 car picked up a crumb, they just retire the car.
Coming loose, and as you mentioned, now they'll put 100 square feet of tape on that truck.
What a heartbreaking season it's been in some ways for Carson Hocevar. He's been runner-up 3 times this year, and of course had an opportunity. We thought to win at Kansas. Yeah, he ran out of gas on the last lap with a great strategy call by Phil Gould, but they couldn't quite pull it off.
Phil, get a picture of those top 7 all being playoff drivers, would you? I got to see what that looks like at the end of the day. You think that yellow is going to be mixed a little bit? It's going to be all over the place.
Last year in this race, one playoff driver finished in the top 10.
Majeski's on 11th, knocking on the door of the top 10 right now.
Getting ready for this restart.
Time to restart. We're gonna have 2 laps to go in stage 2, and then we're gonna go to caution number 4. Unbelievable. Hi, Randy Bowman, J. Mateo BM, and Randy Bowman. Yeah, and Randy Bowman again. Here we go. Into stage 2.
Really potent together. See what they can do with Chandler and Nemechek, who basically control.
All right, Crafton sucking terribly. Crafton has not been able to, has lost the draft every single time. At least the last few restarts.
Right up front, and he'll call this thing a success. See Zane Smith back there running 3rd in line on the outside. Stewart, 3rd in line on the inside. Stewart's another guy that this is a huge, huge lap here. Just get me back to the start-finish line, and let me work on the deficit that I've dug so far.
Final lap here in stage.
Anyway, 4 trucks out of the race.
Riding with Zane Smith, Eckes in front of him, and then Ben Rhodes, 2 trucks up, leading that outside lane. Chandler Smith has edged ahead a bit as they hit the backstretch.
If Chandler Smith wins this stage, it's going to be because of the pull
Ooh.
of John Hunter Nemechek and the pushing he's doing.
All right, let's see what happens to getting down to it. In the lead is Chandler Smith, with those trucks looking jittery. And all the trucks up front are good trucks. And here we come. Chandler Smith trying to block the 2 lanes, trying to get those stage points. Here they come around the tri-oval. And it's going to be Chandler Smith winning the stage. Nemechek 2nd, Friesen 3rd, Rhodes 4th, Enfinger 5th, Eckes 6th, Ankrum 7th, Heim 8th, Zane Smith 9th, and Tom Andruski in 10th. All right. Anyway, while we're doing, now that we're under commercial, Phil, high back Porsche driver, yeah, cleaning up, yeah, good, cleaning up at the Hurricane Ian. That's always very important, man. So, hopefully you and your family are all right. I'm gonna take the moment just to do some karaoke while I'm waiting, since we're under commercial. because I've been listening. It's an older, yeah, I call it old, but it came out in the 2000 shit box. Oh, okay, hold on a minute. My computer fell. My monitor fell. My monitor. It's my iPad on an alarm clock. I feel like bridging the gap of the song. Here we go. You know, nothing interesting ever goes on during a commercial unless it's a 2000 Napa Auto Parts 300. Okay, fuck it. Work. I can't fucking slide any. I can't slide the. Okay. This shitty ass thing. Come on. There we go. I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions are an echo in so much space. And when you're out there without a care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. And does that make me crazy? And does that make me crazy? And does that make me crazy? Possibly. And I hope that you were having the time of your life. But think twice. And that's my only advice. Ooh, come on now, who do you think you are? Ha ha ha, bless your soul. You really think you're in control? Well, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Just like me. My heroes had the heart to lose their lives out on the limb. And all I remember is thinking I want to be like them. Ever since I was little, it looked like fun. And it's no coincidence I've come. But maybe I'm crazy. Maybe you're crazy. Maybe we're crazy. Probably. The song's over. Okay, anyway. Back to the race.
Fix some of the damage, but he's certainly hurt. That's a big deal for one of our playoff drivers.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's enough damage to affect the performance.
What happened to St. Smith? Great. You know what? I take back what I said.
The guy can run second like that. You get yourself in the right spot. You get.
I take back. Great. Well, now I know why I shouldn't sing during a commercial.
2 stages complete. The third and final stage at Talladega when we come back.
Savings on gas shouldn't be complicated, which is why ExxonMobil Rewards Plus keeps things simple. Earn points for every dollar spent at the pump and in store. Then redeem your points on fuel, snacks, car washes, and more. And when you download the Rewards app, you'll earn points automatically every time you fill up. Earn, redeem, repeat. It doesn't get any easier. Simplicity really is the key to happiness. Download the app and become a member today. Terms and conditions apply.
It takes a fight to be a full-time fan. There'll be early check-ins, and late shifts, good days, and bad ones. But you'll never quit, because you're in this together. It won't always be easy, but when you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. Modelo, brewed for full-time fans, brewed for those with a fighting spirit.
Think he's posting about all that ancient Roman coinage? He's seizing the moment with Merrill, moving his money into his investment account in real time. And that's how you collect coins.
Your money never stops working for you with Merrill, a Bank of America company.
This year, Prime members get holiday deals before anyone else, which means you're kind of a big deal. The Prime Early Access Sale on October 11th and 12th, only for Prime members.
Start Saturday strong. America's #1 game. Big Noon Saturday on Fox.
All right.
It all starts at 10 Eastern with Big Noon kickoff live from Brooklyn. Blake Corum and #4 Michigan take their electrifying show on the road for a Big Ten battle in Indiana. The best pregame, the best announcers, the biggest games. Michigan, Indiana, all part of Big Noon Saturday on Fox.
So sweet, so crispy. Nobody makes breakfast as good as Wendy's new home-style French toast sticks.
Nobody.
Nope.
Keep talking. I can't hear you.
I should probably stop.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new home-style French toast sticks.
Deontay Wilder returning for a heavyweight showdown with Robert Colombia. Saturday, October 15th, live on pay-per-view through 5/9 on Fox Sports app.
When you work it.
Welcome back to coverage of the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series from Talladega Superspeedway in Alabama. Playoff race, and Todd, needless to say, it has been very exciting already. And the Kyle Busch Motorsports teammates, they came to play.
How about it? KBM has always been really strong on speedways. We knew they were fast today, had the front row. They've split the stages. John Hunter in the first stage, Chandler in the second one. They're going to be tough the rest of the race.
And one thing that's already happened to a playoff contender, not great, is for Zane Smith, issues for him with a tire.
Yeah, Zane, he was 7th coming at the white flag for that stage. Got a flat tire on the last lap and barely hung on to that sideways. But the bad problem is coming to pit road, the tire came apart, tore the quarter panel. If you can see the top of the bed there's got a big
tire on the
hole in
last
it.
lap,
Tried to
and
patch
it blew.
up. We'll have to see how it affects him, but like Michael was saying, you get in that draft, you get in a hole, and maybe you can run up front.
And he will definitely have his work cut out for him trying to get back. Stages complete, final stage to go. We head back out to the racetrack and join the guys in the booth, and of course join us Vince Welch.
Thank you, Kaylin. And as you look at Zane Smith there and Todd and addressing the issues with Zane, the playoff guys, Zane Smith included, are going to restart deeper in the field here at this third stage because of those pit stops that so many others took prior to the end of stage 2. Here's the 18 on pit road.
What happened to Chandler?
The 18 on pit road for the second time. They came back around because there's some things with the truck they want to evaluate. You see especially that back bumper where, of course, he was bump drafting with John Hunter Nemechek. They want to evaluate that, make sure it's good. They also said we are good on points, are comfortable at least where we are now, so they didn't mind taking their time on pit road to make sure everything was right with that truck.
Good update there in the information. You see the damage there in the back end of that 18 truck from all that beating and banging. Let's listen to Zane Smith here. Whether or not we can hear this tire.
Ooh, you can hear it.
Oh yeah, you can hear it. You can hear it flapping. I can't believe he was able to keep in the gas for that long with that tire shredding apart. A lot of, and there it goes.
Oh.
Lost the tread and then eventually all the way. But even with that, he kept that truck straight. I mean, it's amazing that he got to the line with it straight, and Jamie, he kept it straight even after it blew out.
He really didn't. He just told the team, guys, I don't think that was a single incident. There was something wrong that entire run. He knew something was wrong with the right rear. He tried to take care of it.
All right, restarting on lap 46. Here we go. It'll be
third and final stage.
49 laps to go.
Chase Purdy leading the way in that blue and red 61 truck.
Phil, you did get the picture of all those playoff drivers in the top 7, didn't you?
Got them pitted. Leader is Brett Holmes and Chase Purdy behind him. Matt DiBenedetto to his left. Don't underestimate Johnny Sauter, though. The 3 wide. Ooh, a truck! I'm going to bail out. He's won here at Talladega before. Oh, man, middle lane stacking up. Come on. Trying to push in the 42. Field really, holy crap balls. She's stuck in the great. She started up front and she couldn't even race this correctly. Find a spot, woman. Well, now we're single file.
Brett Holmes leading the way on that inside lane. 7th start of the season for Holmes. He was 8th at Las Vegas, running a part-time schedule, and we know that Talladega provides opportunities for drivers, and Brett Holmes thinking maybe this could be his day, even though we're just early here in stage 3, and we will have pit stops in this stage. We talk about Stuart Grayson going across.
Worst possible scenario was for it to go single file for the playoff drivers.
Benedetto right behind him. A lot of experience here at Talladega in a cup car. Not any at all in a truck until today.
Great guy that had behind. He knows what he's doing in that 25 wrestling truck.
Johnny Sauter in the 4th position.
Come on. Sauter! Eckes making his way up.
Purdy hanging right there with him tight. As Eckes begins to lead the playoff drivers back toward the front. Yeah, that is Eckes on the outside lane.
Top 3 running. Holmes, DiBenedetto, Purdy, Sauter and Eckes behind them. Then Kraus and Hocevar, Priest and Deegan, and Jack Wood to the top 10.
Talk about drivers running a part-time schedule. You can't get one any more qualified than Sauter, former series champ, is well-known winner here. Also a trio of wins at Daytona on the Super Speedway. Only running a few races this season, but he is a threat to win each and every time out.
Chase Purdy jumped up to the outside, saw a little momentum coming from Eckes. Jumped to the outside now, trying to lead that outside line to the front.
Almost 3 wide, and Purdy on that outside might take the lead soon.
They're off sequence on pit stops, and they're back in 26th and 27th, and maybe riding around a little bit.
Friesen, Nemechek, Chandler Smith, Zane Smith, 25th through 20. Hold on. Yeah, 25th through 28th.
Pit stop. So it's just interesting to me. I think this is just a strategy play. They're going to lay back out of the mess. Know there's another pit stop to come. What mess?
We're 3 wide up front.
What mess are you talking about? I don't want to be a part of it.
Oh, here comes Purdy. Oh, wait, Purdy is leading. I didn't realize Holmes is back to 3rd. My God.
What's going on right now? But Christian Eckes said, I don't think I like that plan. You should give yourself an exit strategy, Roger. There you go.
It's tough to have an exit strategy when you're on that inside lane, though. Yeah, there's not much to go.
Exactly. Tired in the 91.
Only one playoff driver's in the top 10. Well, besides the Owners' Championship. Which you got Eckes leading the race, and then Priest in 5th.
Eckes has surged to the front. Lead that top lane.
Heard him say Grant Enfinger jumped to the top of the racetrack and started that.
Enfinger's up there now. 3rd line. Oh!
Look at that mess.
Speed dry.
Got Parker Kligerman, that blue truck.
Purdy.
I don't think it is going to clean up. What do you think, Phil? I appreciate the spotter's optimism, but I'm not seeing it. Parker Kligerman up on the outside with Grant Enfinger. Couple good trucks up there.
Yeah. That's Austin Wayne Self in the 22. Shooting the gap in the middle.
Oh, Grant. Looked like trying to squeeze the door closed.
Purdy trying to block both lanes.
Yeah, they just got separated, Parker and Grant, and they lost momentum.
Chase Purdy and Christian Eckes been trading the lead at the front with Brett Holmes right there as well.
Yeah, Brett Holmes coming into the fray.
Is that white truck on the very outside?
Brett Holmes to the lead. Oh my God, this is okay. Let me check chat. This race is finally picking up.
Go places, see what it'll do. You learn. You have to try it. That's right. Get back in line and go again.
That's Brett Holmes leading the inside lane. Chase Purdy leading the outside lane. Meanwhile, the 4, John Hunter Nemechek, is 26th. What are they thinking, Jamie?
Vince, it's interesting to listen to drivers who were leading the race and now running in the back. John Hunter Nemechek getting very impatient right now. He said, I don't know, guys, I'm not feeling good about this. I think we need to go. We need to get back up there. Eric Phillips, his crew chief, said, we have plenty of time. Just stay calm. If we need to...
We have 42 laps to go right now.
Just hang tight.
Tony Hirschman, the spotter for John.
Kyle Busch is spotter.
I know that struggle between crew chief and spotter and driver. Everybody's wanting to do something different, it feels like. John Hurt, so we got to go. But if I'm the spotter and the crew chief watching this mess, that 32 truck has been out of whack a lot, as has Chase Purdy. There's a lot going on up here. I like laying back right now, but I'm old.
And isn't it against the drive? I mean, it's against your soul to be comfortable riding around at 26th.
You may not like it, but sometimes you have to take a look at our points as they run right now, and that is going to change as they run right now. Yeah, and you see Nemechek and Friesen back 6 and 7 points below the projected cut line. Well, they're 25th and 26th right now, and we know that they're
Eckes trying to make it 3 wide on the tri-oval, and Purdy's going to be left out to dry. Brett Holmes led the lap, but Purdy's going to fall. And yeah, you can see how far back that the playoff drivers have lost the lead. Anderson, let me check about Jordan Anderson. Johnny Sauter in the inside line up to 4th. Where'd the 1 go? 13th? Fuck.
The 2022 Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places.
Pain used to keep me from what I love most. Not anymore. Blue Emu gave me my horsepower back. It's the powerful relief my joints need.
Blue Emu. It works fast and you won't stink. Make no mistake. A fight's a brewing. A fight for first. For the checkered. For the future of this thing. For immortality.
No
With 10
new
drivers in,
information.
1 driver out. It really doesn't matter who started the fight. Only one's left standing in the end. Battered and victorious. I am the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series playoffs. I am NASCAR.
Eckes currently
It's
leads.
Baseball Night in America on Fox. With the NL East title up for grabs, Francisco Lindor and the Mets battle Acuna Jr. and the Braves. Or Jose Altuve and the Astros.
This guy is incredible.
Take on the Rays.
Are you kidding me?
It's
Hocevar to the lead.
Tonight at 7 Eastern on Fox.
Homestead Miami. It's everything we all think of when we think Miami, but so much more. Get your tickets now at HomesteadMiamiSpeedway.com.
A picture-perfect day at Talladega, not a cloud in the sky, 76 degrees, but you look on track and
Ooh,
it's quite scary.
almost kind of stacking up, and Brett Holmes is going to get sucked back.
Carson Hocevar out front, but
Deegan, what are you doing? Pull up, you dingus. Ah, come on.
That's Matt DiBenedetto right behind him. Christian Eckes up
Great.
top.
You got, oh, you idiot. You idiot. Deegan, oh, you bitch. It's just painful. Hocevar and DiBenedetto now the front row.
We are in the third and final
sorry,
stage.
I take that back. Hocevar and Eckes.
We still have to make a pit stop yet in this final stage.
And I think we're in our window now, Vince. If the caution flag were to come out, these guys and girls could come to pit road for the final time, barring many overtime laps.
Well, I've talked a little bit about how dicey it looked with
there are how many 20 trucks in the lead pack, and the rest are 2 seconds behind.
Decision to push somebody new. He got on the back of Carson Hocevar. They took the lead, but not enough speed there. As you see, Eckes goes around to the front.
Eckes to the bottom, and that leaves Ryan Preece as that lead truck on the outside. Haven't talked about Ryan much today, but got a couple of Truck Series wins on his resume.
Hadn't talked about him much, but you knew we would, right, Vince?
We did indeed.
He always surfaces at the front, as does DiBenedetto. We knew he would make it up that way.
It's Chase Purdy.
Okay, so 3 playoff drivers in the lead pack, and the other 5 are
one of our playoff drivers is creeping up into the top 10 to join Eckes.
Wait.
The rest of the guys you see.
6 there, 4 in the top half, 4 in the bottom half.
That neon yellow truck, 4th in line on the bottom. It looks like Matt Crafton's truck, but it's the 13 of Johnny Sauter. Here's a good look at Johnny, former series champ. Got a win here at Talladega years ago, and looking to add another. He's already been runner-up once this season. Also has another top 5. He's only made a few starts, but he's made them count. Junior Joyner, our good friend, crew chief in that 13 truck.
I think Jamie reported earlier that Ben Rhodes had a brand new truck for this race. That truck was actually built for Johnny Sauter. It looked so good in the wind tunnel. They said, well, let's give it to Ben. So Johnny's got one of the older trucks, and obviously Johnny doing a whale of a job.
Yeah, Ben and Christian, the Ben truck has been strong all day.
Yes.
The team's made good decisions, is the point. Ben's been strong all day long as well.
Ben's in 14th. The second pack, they're catching up to the lead pack, realizing they got to start making their way back.
Toyotas are in that second pack, about 25 off of this one. If you want to fade on back there, it's up to you. It's close. It's probably the best play to pit together, right? Because I think the Chevys are going to go on a different lap. So
coming back, looks like.
Talking about strategy in regards to coming to pit road, come together as a big group of manufacturers, right?
Go find all your Toyota friends.
He left the big pack to join the second
these
pack.
Guys in that front pack can make a green flag stop without having an issue.
We always do.
We see it a lot. When they peel off turn 4, someone won't get the message and they'll make contact. You've got to be so clear when you're coming to pit road in a pack. And you, if I'm running in the back and there's a pit stop coming, I like just holding where I'm at until the pit stops are over.
And remember, they're running 180, 85 miles an hour, and they're coming off turn 4, and they got to get down to 55 miles an hour. So penalties sometimes are abundant as well.
And explain again the significance and importance of pitting together with teammates or manufacturer teammates.
Well, we talked
or
earlier.
Single file. Choo choo.
Your race is over if you wind up by yourself. And the way you wind up by yourself is that mistake Phil just talked about. You get a speeding penalty this late in the race. It's a real problem. Also, just Vince, watch how aggressively they turn off of turn 4 down onto the
now we're all single file.
The traffic.
Okay, hold on. We're single file.
To try to be clear of anybody running in the back, but not a lot of guys will do that though.
I think it's an indicator that they are getting close to those pit stops because they're all single file. They all want to be on the bottom. You don't want to get hung out on the outside.
Nemechek pitting.
Nemechek first to peel off and head to pit road. Now 32 to go. Jamie Little is there.
And John Hunter Nemechek, who had dropped back and ran around for a while. This is part of the plan to come in, get that tear off. We're clear vision to the end of the race. They're going to do a 4-tire, actually actually right side, so it looks like only
I
for
was
the
just,
four
oh, I was
on
just
call there.
Nemechek leaving his,
You know,
his
I
pit.
like
I heard
this
a
strategy,
tire
and I'll tell
squealing.
you
What
why. I
the
used
fuck
to
was
do
that?
this when I race sometimes. When
Yeah,
you
because
come
we were just talking about pitting as a group, Mike. So
that was the strategy, but I like coming in by myself because then I know I can maximize. I don't have to wait around other.
Problem is, you're gonna suck coming back out because you have no draft.
The next lap, then that's
Got some trucks peeling out.
Here they come.
Kraus stayed out.
Another big
Holmes stayed out.
But see, if
Yellow
you're
and
back
blue
there
truck.
6th, 7th place in
Holy
line,
crap!
you're down to pit
We got a
road
gaggle.
way before you get there. When you come by yourself, Vince, you can maximize.
I saw Deegan pass a couple trucks on the way to pit road.
Tire bouncing across pit road, Jamie.
Absolutely.
Whose tire?
I believe we called out
Fuck!
a gaggle of trucks and
What are you doing? You can't just run all the way out. What are you doing? No!
For Ben Rose.
Oh, motherfucker!
66 of Ty Majeski pitting with the rest of the team as you see that.
Oh, what are you doing? You can't do that.
Going to help out his team, of course, for Ty Majeski, the 52 of Stuart Friesen, and to get tires and fuel as well.
It's just like 2009 in Atlanta.
So with the caution coming out, it really does play into the hand of the four, Mike, or
I don't know how it's all going to shuffle, but I think you saw there why I like pitting by myself. It's chaos. And he was able to avoid that.
What
They
the
did it
fuck?
the very next
You
lap.
can't do that.
Had those issues.
Of course,
And we saw
fucking
that tire
pit
Haley
crew.
Deegan out in the middle of the trial over there, and that was because either she hit her tire carrier or somebody may have hit her tire carrier and knocked the tire out of his hand.
You can't run halfway out to the track to get the
What a
tire.
mess. You're exactly right. Here she comes in.
Oh, she did, yeah. She caught the...
And she crossed the line and ran into her tire carrier. And that's
Oh,
why
fuck.
these guys have to dodge this tire bouncing
I can't.
across pit road.
They
What a
dodged the
great job
tire.
they did. And
Ah,
I would
god
imagine
damn it!
that's what
But
brought
you
the
can't
caution
run
when
halfway
that crew
across.
member ran so close to the racetrack, which is a no-no to get that tire.
That guy's gonna get fired. Great.
And that is indeed why the caution was thrown. So,
Fuck.
boy,
Man,
chaos, just
running
as you guys
a lap
predicted.
down.
See, that sort of situation where if I'm pitting in that first pit, I'm going to go way to the inside, almost next to the inside wall, so I know I can't get blocked out from turning in.
Yeah, she was really hot coming into pit road. She couldn't get all the way to the bottom field. Watch her up the middle, passing trucks late into the entry area, and then has to just dive over.
She's really fortunate she didn't get run into.
Yeah. When you have that pit stall, you're right. Just get as low as you can so you don't have any traffic to worry with. But I think she overestimated her braking power, got a little bit too fast, and put her in a bad position.
Let's just put a lap down as well.
How about Nemechek, Jamie?
Well, I know you guys said you liked that idea of pitting by yourself, but that was not the plan. Crew Chief Eric Phillips just came off the pit box and he was upset. I asked him what was happening. He said, us as an organization, Toyota, we had a plan. We went over it multiple times. Pit on lap 62. Be on pit road. Nobody else listened. We're the only ones to come.
Well, it worked
Caution
out.
for the crew member who ran out with the tire will be facing a suspension most likely.
Position. I like this play. I like that no play.
There's going to be more than enough
You
drama.
can't do that at Talladega. That's like the worst track you could possibly do that at.
Our passion for protecting vehicles started in 1934.
Friesen and Sauter
performance ever since.
speeding on pit road.
We innovate with the times and have the right filters to fit your needs.
That sucks for me.
To trust, we don't take lightly.
Deegan is not a lap down.
Yeah, we've been around the block, but our journey is just beginning.
I need to check something in my notes because I need to write up a discussion section while I'm here. Figure I'll do it while I'm here. If my thing will work. Ignore the scissors falling off my desk. All right. Gotcha. I got my notes ready.
that melty cheese you crave with double the steak is back at Taco Bell. The double steak grilled cheese burrito.
Take the road more rewarding when you become an ExxonMobil Rewards Plus member. Earn points for every dollar spent at the pump and in store. Then redeem your points on fuel, snacks, car washes, and more. And when you download the Rewards app, you'll earn points automatically every time you fill up. This is one path that just keeps getting better. Become a member today. Terms and conditions apply.
And no dyes. Finally, a light scent that lasts all day. Downy Light.
Talladega Superspeedway, a place where things can change in an instant. Strap in and enjoy the ride.
This is Talladega, indeed. The old Alabama International Motor Speedway, for those of you that remember.
And we're around.
Look at our Blue Emu race summary. I don't see chaos on that board anywhere, but believe me, there's been plenty of it, including that last round.
We just saw that, didn't we?
There are more to come, for sure. John Hunter Nemechek and Chandler Smith, Stage 1 and Stage 2 winners.
I think what's quite amazing, Vince, is we literally almost had the entire field come to pit road on the same lap, under green.
I'll stick with my story.
Yeah. John Hunter Nemechek came by himself, no drama. And the Ford, really only about 4 trucks
Looking at like
on the racetrack,
some trucks staying back. I mean, some of the playoff drivers, Friesen, Majeski, Smith, all the other Smith are outside the top 20.
And lost all the
Nemechek, Rhodes, and Finekis are up there.
Even in that chaos, we'll restart in front of them.
And look where John Hunter Nemechek is going to surface inside the top 10.
And he was running, what, 26 or something
in that backpack?
Yeah.
There's the Ford truck.
One of our playoff drivers. Speaking of playoff drivers, Stuart Friesen speeding on pit road during that pit stop.
Man, bad time to do it.
We did not need that.
The 25 of DiBenedetto and the 13 of Jamie Sauter, or Johnny Sauter, also speeding. And
Jamie?
Speaking of Jamie, let's go to Jamie.
Well, thanks, Vince. Well, just updating what happened with Haley Deegan and her pit crew on pit road. The tire carrier that ran out across the track to grab the tire and help his team out, NASCAR went down, they pulled his hard card, and you see there they are escorting him out after this incident right here.
Oh, that's like the most...
Contact there knocks the tire out of the hand of the tire carrier, and I think it's probably just instinct to go out and get it, but you can't.
Yeah.
You got to appreciate his spirit, his effort, man. That's a tough situation, but you can't go out there.
Big rule broken.
Yeah, and it's a safety thing. You can't be running out that close to the racetrack. You never know what's going to happen coming off of turn 4. So NASCAR did what they had to do, and obviously they're trying to discourage that
escorted
and from happening again.
And speaking of safety, if you are just joining us, incident early in the race involving Jordan Anderson, truck on fire. Jordan taken to the infield care center and then by helicopter to a local hospital. Awake and alert is the word from NASCAR. That's the only report we have in regards to his condition, but awake and alert, and that's certainly good to hear in regards to Jordan.
Again, we want to send our prayers to Jordan and his family right now.
Approaching the 25 to go mark here at Talladega in the second race in the round of 8. Ty Majeski won the opening race of this round at Bristol a couple of weeks ago, and he has secured his spot into the championship 4. Should one of the other 7 playoff drivers be able to win today, they will join Majeski in that championship 4, but we've got a long way to go, and this is a race that very often is won by non-playoff drivers. In fact, since the playoff format began here in NASCAR, a playoff driver has never won this race.
All right,
Carson Hocevar
here we go.
Christian Eckes on the outside, and we'll let the the spotters take you through it as we go back green.
What the hell is that awful static? Let me answer that question. It's static. That's awful. Like, it's all buzz. Oh God.
That sounds like what my head feels like going down the interstate.
Oh!
All those voices.
Truck on the outside. Problem.
Fortunately, we only usually have to listen to one spot.
I saw smoke.
That's just what it's like, though. All these drivers like different information.
I guess it was nothing.
From Mark Smith, our producer, it gives us a grasp of what each driver likes and what they want.
25 to go. Eckes
and Hocevar
out front.
Was that another O moment you had? It was an O for me, watching for sure. Not
and Finger getting a little dicey.
Got a little bit of shove and got turned sideways. Look at Colby Howard in that white truck.
Man, the truck field is getting very antsy.
How about Jack Wood, the 24 truck on the outside, doing a great job.
Where's he going now? That middle lane will shut him out, and that's exactly what happened. Every second you got to be on your toes.
Shuffled out.
Watch Infinger, second in line on the bottom. Gets shoved down a line there by.
Imagine the field just like crashed out right about now.
Was that your O moment, Phil? Yes. Well, no, that was one of them. The first O moment was when Ben Rhodes got in the back of Christian Eckes and turned him sideways. But that push got them the lead. Now the inside line's starting to battle back. Carson Hocevar in that blue truck.
And when one gets out of line a little bit, everybody has a tendency to want to check up, and then you got to really be careful 3-4 trucks back. All of a sudden, everybody starts getting out of the gas a little bit, and you could be piling in. You got to be paying attention, and you got to be ready for anything.
And as Michael said, you can't really see through that truck to the truck in front of that, so it's really challenging. And I was noting when Christian Eckes got a bump from Ben Rhodes and turned him sideways, not only did he have to recover from that, but then 100 yards later, he's side-drafting Carson Hocevar to keep him from getting away.
No room for error, too wide all the way back through the field.
What a gaggle this is. Side by each, all the way back through the first 16 spots.
Eckes and Hocevar out front. Eckes on the outside, Hocevar on the bottom. Eckes in the playoffs, Hocevar is not. Eckes with one career win, Hocevar with none. Ben Rhodes right behind his teammate there, Christian Eckes, and now they have surged 1-2 to the front. Hocevar slips in on the bottom.
Those two Toyotas have been strong all day, along with John Hunter. How about running last and next to last? Zane Smith and Chandler Smith. Obviously, two different schools of thought. We've got Eckes and Rhodes running up at the very front of the field, and these guys thinking that something's going to happen, and they want to try to be in position to avoid it. Well, we know that Chandler and Zane both have damage. They've had issues with their trucks, but they're fast enough, in my opinion, that when something happens, I'm not going to go with if. I'm going when, Phil. When something happens in this front pack, it'll give them a chance to reset.
I think that's got to be a strategy play for those two drivers back there, no question. With 22 to go.
Hocevar to the lead.
To get up through the field.
Don't forget that black
and
truck
Priest up to second.
Right now, the 17 of
Oh, car spinning out. Colby Howard. Oh, man. He saves it. No one else get hit, but sixth caution of the day.
One truck incident. You see the right rear tire is down as well as the right front tire on Colby Howard's truck, just from the spin. Running inside the top 10 when that truck got away from him. Probably a bump draft go wrong, whether he bobbled or somebody hit him in an inopportune spot. Around he went, but you're right, Phil. Really fortunate to only be a one-truck spin.
It's not often that you bring out the caution twice in the same race at Talladega and never hit anything or have any more damage. Colby Howard twice has had a tire issue
today and
Nice
brought
circle,
out the
Phil.
caution.
Yeah, that's John Hunter Nemechek, the 4 truck right behind him, the black truck. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, he just
Looks
spun
like
on
he just
it.
lost it. He got the left sides down really below
lost
the
on a
yellow line,
straightaway.
which is maybe a little flatter.
I'll tell you, let's watch. Below the yellow line, like you said, then it pops up and he tries to correct it. That's what a great example of how difficult it is to hold one truck straight. Let alone with somebody beating in the back of you or side drafting. These trucks, they don't handle great here at Talladega. And you can see the result of one getting away, but a great save. He was able to keep it off the wall, get it going straight, and he's going to have a chance to battle back to the top 10 again.
A couple of top 10s for Colby Howard this season, just 20 years old.
Racing hard for a top 10 at IRP a couple of races ago when he got turned around. So he's just the guy that keeps
Shout out to
popping
Clay
up
Greenfield
toward
running
the
in
front.
16th
Fun to
right
watch.
now.
A great team, Bill McAnally. Teammates with Derek Kraus in the 19 Napa truck.
Colby from South Carolina.
Hit the view count. Goal I was looking
Certainly
for.
all our thoughts and prayers with those that have in Carolina and Florida and elsewhere that have been in the line of Hurricane Ian. What a tough time it has been for so many down in the southeast.
So much devastation.
889, one step away from the goal.
The 38 of Zane Smith on pit road. Jamie?
And Zane Smith was back there riding in 29th. He talked about the damage he has to the right rear. Decided to bring it in, add some fuel. They made
Zane
a
and
chassis adjustment there
in.
and right side tires. Looks like they'll leave the rest of that damage alone as they work on the left side, Josh.
And you saw the 18 of Chandler Smith coming in just to get topped off. There is some damage to the back of that truck, which they did address the last pit stop when they came in, guys.
20 to go at Talladega. The drama's just beginning. Don't miss the finish.
So when it comes to my problem areas, I would definitely say along the chin for sure.
Then Cairo got Proactive. Proactive is America's #1 acne routine with 3 easy steps that keep skin clear.
3-step process. I just do it morning and night. Doesn't take too long. It feels good. I'm not worried about this. So now I'm not worried about what people think of me because this looks great.
Get Proactive and get clear skin that stays clear. Go to Proactive.com now and for a limited time get this free pore cleansing brush.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes, I'm positive.
I mean, I love that you're trying to help, but why this way?
Because there's a lot going on in the world, and this is how I can help. So, what do you think?
Phil and his cave twin over there, both very into their new tools. Merrill can rebalance Phil's portfolio for him. Sweet. That's just a rock.
Your money never stops working for you with Merrill, a Bank of America company.
A message from Fireball. Can I leave?
This work party ain't working. F it.
Fireball, free your fire.
You'll love the neighborhood. Everyone here is so friendly. I'm thinking an herb garden over there.
That bull is talking.
Don't be rude.
Oh, hi. I'm the Credible. If you need any help, just let me know. Babysitting, borrowing clothes, finding a great rate on your mortgage.
You wear clothes?
Uh-oh. I gotta stop doing this. Let's go look at the garage.
When you're looking for loans, it's either credible or it's not.
Better ingredients, better pizza, better brace yourself because Papa John's has done it again. Introducing Papa Bowls. No crust, just a whole bunch of those Papa John's toppings you love, baked to piping hot perfection. I'm talking crisp veggies, savory meats, all covered in melty cheese and those signature sauces. Try flavors like Italian Meats Trio, Chicken Alfredo, and Garden Veggie, or get creative and build your own. Papa John's.
Our passion for protecting vehicles started in 1934.
Jennifer Jo Cobb has gone 2 laps down.
Ever since. We innovate with the times and have the right filters to fit your needs. trust we don't take lightly. Yeah, we've been around the block, but our journey is just beginning. Fram for the road ahead.
Fram Filters.
Welcome back to the Camping World Truck Series. They're all racing for this. Well, at least they will be next month. Championship 4. Who's going to win it? That trophy that Ben Rhodes secured a year ago as the series champion. We're in the middle race of the round of 8 here today on a picture-perfect day at Talladega. And we've got less than 20 to go. Ty Majeski has secured a spot in that championship 4, and one of these other 7 playoff drivers hoping to get their spot to run for the title.
All right, 19 laps to go. Let's do this thing.
Homestead. But unsettled business right now with Carson Hocevar on the bottom and Christian Eckes up top.
Well, it looked like Nemechek was really laying back off of Austin Wayne's self. Didn't know if he has designs on trying to get a little momentum and jump to the high side, maybe around the 22. Nothing yet.
Still got Eckes and Rhodes locked together, and those Toyotas on the outside. There's that big push from Ben.
Playoff driver shaded in yellow on the left side of the screen on the pylon. Majeski, of course, in green because he's already secured advancing to the next round.
There's Ryan Preece in that 17 truck creeping up on the inside of Rhodes.
If you don't see your driver in the top 10, don't fret. There's a lot of racing left. A lot can happen in 18 laps at Talladega. In fact, a lot can happen on the last lap at Talladega. That's usually where we see the winner decided.
The last 4 races, the winners only.
Hello, Internet. Yeah, 890, you say?
That's an incredible stat. It just tells you how crazy.
Hell yeah, my man. Fist pump. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. All views have reached. All goals have been reached. So now, time to just sit back and let's get this on with the finish. Where are my scissors? There we are. There we go. The top 19 are all running. The rest of the pack seems to be kind of splitting apart. Friesen's lost the pack. Both Smiths have lost. Okay, Friesen is hanging on, but both Smiths have lost the pack. Nemechek, Majeski, and Friesen are on the tail end of it. That leaves Enfinger, Rhodes, and Eckes in the thick of it. Oh, we got a crash! Sauter, Enfinger, Gray, a pink car. Damn it, man. Sauter was my pick to win. Gralla was the other truck, I think. No, it was Austin Wayne self. Fuck. Damn it, man.
Austin Wayne self was that pink truck. Tanner Gray, Enfinger.
Damn it. Sauter was my pick.
Was that Grant we were hearing?
Yes, that was right. Jeff Hensley asked him if he cut a tire.
The right rear's gone. Not only the tire, but the bumper too.
Horrible break for Enfinger. Opened the playoff.
You'll have to win at Homestead to make it in.
Best average finish in that first round.
He hasn't finished outside the top 5 yet in the playoffs. 4 playoff races, 4 top 5 finishes, including a win.
Fuck.
Not gonna be the case today.
That's gonna hurt my fantasy picks.
I think the team
My own league.
The team's wondering if there's a future here.
A lot of damage to that truck.
Enfinger's one of the 2 running up front. One of the 3 running up front. Get the car running. Maybe. Tanner Gray's done.
There's the 15 of Tanner Gray getting ready to be put on the hook. He showed some good speed early in the race today as well. And, of course, his teammate Ryan Preece is running up in the top 5 currently. Well, at this point, for the 23 event figure, I mean, you're just trying to salvage anything to get that truck to be able to roll because your championship hopes are right there.
Guessing that's Sauter or Self rolling out, trying to at least stay in the lead lap. Enfinger goes a lap down.
Possibly finish in the top 10 with this truck if they can just get it rolling. Get all the wheels pointed in the right direction, the panels taped down. Let's see what happens here with Gray. You see the truck starting to wiggle.
It's that yellow truck in front of the pink truck.
Yeah, fourth in line
right
on the
there.
outside.
Yeah, he realizes that something went wrong, but as you mentioned, they're so close together, you don't have any room to maneuver without somebody. You back off the throttle, you get run into.
Yeah, Austin Wayne Self had nowhere to go, and just Sauter got caught up, and so did Tanner Gray. I mean, it's just chain reaction.
Look at the job Parker Kligerman does in the tie truck right there, slips by. Right between great Johnny Sauter and Brett Holmes.
You know, and sometimes it's those near misses that you go back at the end of the day after you've won the race and say, thank goodness.
Watch come tiptoeing along late in the spin.
Oh, man.
Mr. Nemechek just riding out back after his pit stop.
Deegan got through it at least.
Through this as well. See if we can catch John Hunter. That's Haley Deegan. Haley Deegan to the bottom. There goes Parker making that nice, calm Jack Wood on the inside.
Looking at this, Blaine Perkins running top 10. What kind of stupid world are we living in? It's my world and we're all living in it. Never boring even for a minute. Look at that sun, look at that sky. Look at my sweater vest, it looks so fly. Look at that tree, it's about as beautiful as it can be. Oh, today is gonna be exceptional. Never boring even for a minute. It's my world and we're all living in it. Never boring even for a minute. It's my world and we're all even living in it.
Tanner Gray. And there is the 23 of Infinger. At least they've got it rolling.
We got to do some more sawing, Ben.
Jeff Hensley, the crew chief.
Remember, there's a damaged vehicle policy as well that you have to adhere to. They have 6 minutes to do all the repairs, and then he has to make minimum speed, and that will reset the clock.
Enfinger's a lap down. Self is 2 down. Gray's out of the race.
As it dwindles.
Infinger gets back to pit road for some more damage repair. We'll go to break. Come back for the final laps at Talladega.
Are you sure you can handle this?
You know I've always loved technology.
I get that tech has always been your thing, but why this?
Well, this technology protects the world.
So happy October 1st.
So, Dad, what do you think?
Wherever we come from, we all have one thing in common. We all want the incredible new iPhone 14 Pro. Now at T-Mobile. T-Mobile gives you Apple TV Plus included. So watch your favorite Apple originals on the most advanced smartphone display ever. Get iPhone 14 Pro on us with Apple TV Plus included. Now at T-Mobile.
Another busy day? Of course. You're a CIO in 2022, but you're ready because you've got the next generation in global secure networking from Comcast Business.
We're right
Fully
back.
integrated security solutions all in one place. So you're covered, on-premise and in the cloud. You can run things the way you
Hope
want.
you guys have been
Your
enjoying
team,
the race.
ours,
I know
or a mix of both.
I was feeling
The
pessimistic about
nation's
NASCAR
largest
prior to
5G
this,
converged
but
network from the most
I'm feeling
innovative
better.
company. Bring on today with Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
I'm the captain of the Pee Wee football team. We are annoying. Go, go. Thanks, Mom. If you have cut-rate car insurance, then not even a Hail Mary will save you from paying for this. So get Allstate.
You'll love the neighborhood. Everyone here is so friendly.
I'm thinking an herb garden over there.
That bull is talking.
Don't be rude.
Oh, hi, I'm the Credible. If you need any help, just let me know. Babysitting, borrowing clothes, finding a great rate on your mortgage.
You wear clothes?
Uh-oh.
I gotta stop doing this.
Let's go look at the garage.
When you're looking for loans, it's either credible or it's not.
All that melty cheese you crave with double the steak is back at Taco Bell. The double steak grilled cheese burrito.
Tonight on Fox, the fight for the National League East is on. Pete Alonso and the Mets taking on Ronald Acuna Jr. and the Braves. Or maybe get the Rays and the Astros. Action begins 7 o'clock Eastern on Fox. Check for the game in your area.
Alrighty, I'm back. I'm back.
Action in NASCAR and Major League Baseball.
Wonder how many laps to go when we restart.
NFL, college football.
Ball is in the air.
How about radio from this Chandler Smith group?
+20. Honestly, I am very content with just finishing inside of the top 20, collecting our points and going home. But I'm just telling you, that's where my mindset is. If we could go forward, act like I basically
Only 4 playoff drivers in the top 20.
Because if we get wadded up, that buffer will go down to like +10, maybe less.
You got to play the big picture here, don't you? I mean, if you're Chandler Smith and you see the playoff standings there on the bottom left-hand part of the screen, he's +23.
It's not a bad strategy either. You know, 23 points above the projected cut line. I mean, that's over half what a winner usually averages. The guy leading the points is going to average about 40 points over the course of the year, so that's not a bad strategy.
And he's just simply saying, if I stay back here and don't wreck, I'm going to go to Miami with some cushion, and that's what I'm looking for. You said it, Vince. It's big picture. It's being able to get to Phoenix and win a championship. And sometimes, as we sit here as broadcasters, knowing, in my opinion, there's another wreck ahead. It's going to happen. So he decides to stay back out of that mess as Grant Enfinger continues. He's got to be about used up his crash clock, hasn't he?
He's very close to the damaged vehicle policy. Jamie?
Yeah, you get 6 minutes on the damaged vehicle policy. Jamie?
And Jeff Hensley just told him, we're good. That's about all the time we have. You guys try to wrap it up.
No, he has to try and meet minimum speed.
They've got a sawzall, a baseball bat, Barabon tape. They don't know if it's fully functional, if they're going to be able to continue. But they gave it their all.
Oh, who's there?
Guys, I was just
Hi, Carter.
confirmed. They had last stop, they had only taken left tires, so they had stayed out on the right side tires, and you see the damage here, that right rear that let go.
Bye, Carter.
His teammate Jack Wood showing cords as well, and he too just took lefts on the last stop.
You know, I don't think that the crew members get enough credit
Look at that cording.
for the work they do on the damage, on some of these severely damaged trucks and cars on the Xfinity Cup level as well. I mean, when you go over the wall, I mean, just to get them in a condition to where they can roll and continue the race, I mean, it's amazing.
And it's not always the same thing, too. They have to be able to adjust on the fly and cut bumper bars loose. Like you can see the bumper bar hanging out, but it was hanging out even worse. They cut part of that off. It's amazing the work they did. Now I'm sure they're discussing
And
how
Sauter
close
is
they
now a
were
lap down.
to the damaged vehicle policy. In order to reset that clock, they have to make minimum speed once the green flag is displayed. And if the caution were to come out, if we had to wreck right away, there's still no
Kligerman might just shoot his way through all past. I mean, 10th is Perkins, 12th is Purdy, 13th Honeycutt, 14th Greenfield, 15th Deegan, 18th Timmy Hill. I mean, Kligerman's in 16th. Majeski in 17th, Kenneth in 8th, and 8th and 20th, excuse me. They might just carve their way through people. Anyway, pace truck is off. We're going to restart with a 10-lap shootout at Talladega.
The green, there will be 10 to go.
The top 10 is not all full of yellow lines there, is it?
Eckes and Rhodes, the only 2 playoff drivers in the top 10. And they're the first 2 trucks on the outside.
Here we go.
But watch that 42 truck be loose. You see already bobbling around, so keep your eye on the leader. Ryan Priest really aggressive with the pushing. Can Carson hold on to that truck? Carson Hocevar in that 42 leading. Here comes the Toyota Brigade on the outside. The ThorSport team said earlier, very strong today.
Brett Holmes has recovered nicely. He's the third truck in line on the outside, right behind this 99 of Brett Holmes.
Ooh, what a
flap
great
up on
story
that 42 a bit.
In that blue and yellow 32, as Phil said, third on the outside line. Alabama native, former ARCA champion, won the ARCA championship a couple of years ago, but one career win in ARCA, has never won here in the Camping World Truck Series, and what a day to do it at his home track in Talladega. But he's got a long way to go. 9 laps left. Hocevar and Eck is still leading their respective lines.
I think Chandler Smith is taking that decision to heart. He's running back behind. He's leading the pack behind this big pack, about 2 seconds back.
Look at all the
man. They're so jittery, man.
He would be happy with this position that he's put himself.
Like those trucks are very jittery. Nemechek's back in the 21st position.
Vehicle policy clock.
Yeah, he's still
so the 21st, 20th to 27th or so, or maybe is they're banking essentially, or 20th to 25th. They're banking that they crash up front, and Eck is trying to take the lead away as we come down to 8 laps to go. Oh boy, my heart's racing.
Ryan Priest in the 17, second in line on the inside. Winner earlier this season at Nashville. Running a part-time schedule, but always a threat to win. Corey Heim, third in line on the inside. Got a couple of wins this season, again, on a part-time schedule.
And there he is, just like we're used to seeing Corey Heim, always surfacing towards the front, running that.
51, running for Owners Championship. So is the 17.
The winner in ARCA and the super speedways.
Look at that accordion back and forth, bouncing into each other.
Coming out now, 7 laps to go.
7 laps remaining.
I think Nemechek and those guys back towards the back have made their decision. Now we're going to have to make our move towards the front with only 7 to go. Ooh.
42 is starting to freak me out. Oh my God, they're so jittery.
Here comes Stuart Friesen.
My God, my God! Hold it together, man. Come on.
Trucks on the racetrack that last lap, trying to catch this front pack.
Back just outside the top 20.
And if they're upset or angry about their position, if they could see what we're watching on the right of this TV screen, they would say, okay, I get it. These guys cannot keep from wrecking each other.
Oh, man. 6 laps to go. Oh, boy. Oh, Lord.
Up there at the front, contending for a win.
Eckes solidifies his position up front, trying to become the first playoff driver in the Truck Series to win at Talladega. So is Rhodes. He's running second. Oh, it's so jittery. Holy crap. Behind him is Brett Holmes. Oh, man, so jittery. Priest pushing Hocevar on the inside line. Oh, God. They're driving crazy, as Michael Waltrip might say. No, I don't play daily fantasy. I run my own league in my Discord, in a Discord server. Oh, hit! Hocevar forced out. Damn. Fuck, he got punted. Flat tire on the 42. Fuck. But Brett Holmes in second, and he's taking the lead with the best. Come on, man. Brett Holmes, do it for Alabama. And the 42 is motionless on track. Oh, dear. And 98, 99 have taken up front, but caution is out. The 42 has stopped. Oh, what a shame. Now he gets moving.
Has the 42 fired up and rolling again.
Oh, I gotta wonder, did he plan that? No, sorry, Dante planned.
Laying back, we're right about there being a caution flag.
That's not what they wanted.
Didn't happen like they thought it would probably happen. Didn't think it was going to look like that, did they?
We're going to have overtime.
Losing a right, you can see it. He looked like he's had a flat for about 10 laps. Finally, it's been loose enough. It finally goes away, and he's able to somehow get down out of the way.
Oh, man.
Fortunately, he didn't pile up the whole field right there.
I don't want Rhodes to win. It's all.
Yeah, that right rear tire's flat right there. You can see it. These teams maybe overestimated the length they could run those right side tires.
He's eventually going to spin.
The suspense
at least
is
do a
killing
half
me.
a spin.
Needed a caution.
He got it refired after the caution came out. NASCAR
Someone wondering if
sometimes will frown on you.
Yeah, I see in one of the servers have been saying it's an intentional caution.
Get that spun out just like that?
Yeah, that's a penalty. Not. Yeah, he's being penalized for that.
Yeah, Osavaris is getting penalized for intentionally bringing out the caution.
Bringing out the caution.
As well they should. He will be, as mentioned, held a lap.
Held a lap. Deserved.
Sets up a shootout for sure.
Johnny Sauter will get the free pass, so yay for that.
4 races, as Michael has mentioned a couple of times already today. The last 4 races here at Talladega, the winner led only the final lap. Gives you the indication.
Great, you're gonna get the eye of everyone, and rightly deserved. You don't do that. You don't try to intentionally bring out a caution. It's because you got fucked.
Talladega 2010, Kyle Busch winning by 2,000th of a second.
Let's get Stat Guy Russell on this. Who hadn't led a lap yet? That might.
Debbie,
that might be
Priest,
the favorite to
Perkins.
take this, baby, because we only
How did Blaine Perkins get into 6th?
Yeah, I don't think he's led a lap. I think Brett Holmes has led a lap.
Corey Heim hasn't.
Lane Perkins doing a great job running 6th right now.
Talking about close
Truck
finishes.
No, what do you mean? Don't forget Colorado International Speedway, 1995, a margin of 1,000. So you're wrong,
inches, right?
motherfuckers.
That'd be so close, it'll be tough to call. Yeah, I mean, if it's that close.
Hayden Honeycutt 8th.
Of a second, it's tough to call.
Deegan 11th.
Photo finish.
Greenfield in 16th.
Now, if you're Chandler Smith, what do? Talked about running around 20th and getting out of there with those points. They're going to stock up for a basically maybe a 2-lap shootout.
I gotta go. I gotta go. I don't know that I would have laid back last time.
It's going to be an overtime finish. It looks like. We come to 2 to go here with the lights still on the safety truck.
And we are being told that it will indeed be overtime. Christian Eckes out front.
Take your push. No matter what happens, get that back to start finish line. Upside down on fire, whatever it takes to cross the line, buddy.
J-Rod is crew chief. Bring it back. Just bring the steering wheel back.
That's easy to say something with that pit box, isn't it? He's in a good spot. Had a very fast truck.
Done a great job.
Now what line does he pick?
I mean, will they work together now? If he pulls to the outside
Is
for
it
the
too late
restart,
for that?
is it too late for that? Would Ben not automatically let him in?
Well, I think it's interesting. You know, you talked about, Michael, you mentioned it earlier. I think, teammates and you manufacture teammates and all of that. At some point, that goes right out the window. I think we're at that point, aren't we? I mean,
if they were brothers, it kind of goes out the window at some point, Vince.
Oh, goodness. And so we've talked about Eckes being out front there. How about that teammate right behind him there in the bright orange, Ben Rhodes, Jamie?
Yeah, and Ben Rhodes that came on the radio and said, all right, it's that time. No more saving fuel. Do Ben Rhodes stuff. And I tell you guys, there's a lot of energy in his pit box. This new sponsor on board, there's about 1,000 people here to watch this in person. So, of course, they're rooting for 99 to take it home.
1,000 people holding their breath all at the same time. That could be exciting.
And us three.
Yeah, Phil and I have been there and done that, so we are a wreck. We're a wreck before the race starts, and they start wrecking.
But don't mention the word wreck.
27
NASCAR
cars
overtime. It is a 2-lap shootout, and they're going to take the green flag. And if they come back and get the white flag, then the next flag would in the race, whether that's the yellow or the checkers. if we get a caution prior to the leader taking the white, then we'll rack them and do it again for unlimited attempts. Oh, what a beautiful day. Great way to start the weekend.
This is Talladega. This is Talladega.
The series.
We noticed Christian took the inside. Now he wasn't going to go to the outside. Just
for Atlanta. I remember that's when
knowing his teammate was going to let him in.
Hamilton and Skinner were battling for it, and Skinner spun out at the end.
I thought you were going to say great job saying his name, Mike. But
you that too.
You want Matt DiBenedetto on your bumper in this situation. Now Matt's going to try to shuck him as soon as he can, but that's his best shot to get a great push, and that's from the 25 truck.
Eckes and Rhodes on the front row, Jamie.
A lot of communication in the 99 trying to decide what they need to do here, and they said no matter what you're thinking, you've got to get to the bottom. We might have to give up a couple spots, but get your way down there as quickly as possible.
Christian Eckes, that double yellow line is his best friend. He knows if he's got Matt DiBenedetto behind him pushing, if he stays next to that double yellow line, he's going to have a great shot here.
How about experience versus inexperience at this stage of the race?
I just think that everything's pretty straightforward right here. Ben's going to try to do all he can on the outside, and Christian's still on the bottom, and they know what's at stake, what's hanging in front of them. Very wide open right here and hope for the right pushes.
All right, here we go.
To settle it, huh? NASCAR overtime at Talladega.
Coming down for green, white, checkered, 2 laps to go at Talladega. Let's go.
What happens in row 2? Looks like the bottom is organized very well here.
DiBenedetto giving a good push.
Yep. Rhodes immediately falling back.
He's now to the back bumper of the 99 of Rhodes.
And that's kind of momentum. He didn't get to him at first, but now that he's there, look at him come.
Never mind. Rhodes coming back now.
Brett Holmes right now doing a great job pushing Ben Rhodes. He's going to push him out in front.
Rhodes to the lead. Holy crap.
Rhodes and Holmes 1-2 now in front of Eckes.
Yep, way in front, kind of. And now the bottom line forming up.
Here they come on the outside.
Now Eckes to the outside.
Oh my God.
To join Rhodes.
Here comes Holmes on the inside with Dibby pushing. Holmes will take the lead.
Couple Chevrolets down on the bottom. DiBenedetto and Holmes.
Oh man. They're bumping. Rhodes on the outside trying to get around. Here we go. Last lap at Talladega. Who's going to win this? Will they wreck? So many questions. So little time as I go through 1 and 2. Come on, Holmes! Come on!
He is out front. He might be too far off.
Block the upper lane. Damn it, no! Rhodes coming on the outside with his teammate, his Door Sport teammate. He goes down the block, the bottom lane. We may be looking at our first playoff winner at Talladega. Rhodes and Eckes leading as we go through 3 and 4. It's going to come down to the tri-oval.
Here they come into the tri-oval.
Here we go. Rhodes out in front. Heim goes wide. He starts to spin in the field. Here they go. To the inside. It's going to be 3 wide. And the winner is Matt DiBenedetto. No, it's Holmes. Excuse me. So close. But Brett Holmes has won at Talladega. Holy crap. Oh, man. Wow. Oh, my God.
Everywhere. But
Brett Holmes. First time winner in the Truck Series. All right. Your final top 10. Holmes, DiBenedetto, Rhodes, Priest, Purdy, Kligerman, Eckes, Deegan, Honeycutt, Howard. Oh my word. Holy crap. Brett Holmes wins the Chevrolet Silverado 250.
But we also said at the top of the show, it doesn't.
It almost was Dibby. What a finish. What a finish.
Still not official.
I'm not official.
Watch this move.
Not official.
Crashing on the outside. Brett Holmes somehow gets to the bottom.
Oh my God. That was a horrendous wreck though.
Did a great job avoiding that.
It was a bad wreck. Of course, the real big one happens right on the last lap. So where did the caution come out?
Off the racetrack went.
Caution was out. Is DiBenedetto the winner? But the caution's out though.
And that's what timing and scoring is saying right now, that Holmes wins, as you mentioned, Michael, by 0.02 of a second.
What a great shot, guys.
The caution.
Did the caution come out though? That's what I'm wondering.
Was out before.
Then they have to go to the scoring loop.
Yeah, if the caution was out, then that's going to end the race, and they'll go back to whatever they need to, video, whatever.
Please, wait. Please tell me.
To support that.
I think Holmes got to the finish line first, but the caution was out prior to that point.
Please tell me I was right when Dibby out. Dibby won. This is like, come on.
And if, depending on the.
Please be the Benedetto.
When the caution becomes official, De Benedetto was way out of bounds and sideways, so they got to understand.
Come on.
He got forced down there, so there's a lot to consider. And he was
Sauter going to the care center.
Johnny Sauter walking.
He finishes the race in 25th.
We mentioned Nemechek getting by.
So we don't know who won, but this is a classic. This is going to be a classic.
Is finishing 24th as of now, but that all could change.
Holmes is still on track, about to celebrate.
Moment of caution, and what the running order was at that moment.
So we have. Oh my God.
Remember the finish at Daytona, how we had to sort through the caution flag.
NASCAR will announce the winner shortly.
The outcome of the race.
Well, how nerve-wracking a moment this must be for Brett Holmes.
So both Dibby and Holmes are waiting to learn who the winner is, because one of those two has won the race. One of them will win their first race in NASCAR. Or at least top 3 series.
We're going to give you the replay again from above.
Oh my God! I can't. As soon as I saw them going 3 wide, I was like, "Oh my God, we got something going."
Comes out as they start
right to the tri-oval.
Initially with Corey Heim.
Oh my God.
Christian Angus lost a little bit of momentum, and then Tyler Ankrum got in the back of Corey Heim, right there. Now that it depends. Like.
All right. So yeah, Domenico dives low. Rhodes forces him below.
It depends on how quickly the caution came out.
If Rhodes wins this, I'm just gonna die.
Which truck was ahead of which when the caution actually
Look how long Ben Rhodes is ahead here, though, Vince. Yeah. Like that's crashing. They're crashing. Is the yellow out? And remember, it's not the caution flag waving. It's when they flip the switch to turn the lights.
I don't see the whites.
See Nemechek and Friesen both sliding through the infield travel grass.
It's hard to see. If Rhodes wins,
De Benedetto was ahead of Rhodes. Whether or not they deemed he had gone below the yellow line to get ahead of Rhodes.
He was definitely shoved down below the yellow line.
How they rule that? Yep, absolutely.
I certainly appreciate what all NASCAR.
Come on, please be Holmes or Dibby.
It's going to take a couple of minutes.
So obviously the margin is listed as 2 1/1000ths at the line, but we're.
They'll have a timestamp when that caution light switch was pushed, so they'll know. Then they just have to go back and look at all the video that corresponds with that timestamp.
On board the 99, look for the light on the wall. Looking for a yellow light here.
Right here. It's yellow.
The yellow light is on, and De Benedetto is out in front at that point.
But was that
Rhodes?
Was that exactly had it already been out? It could have. We might have just caught that, and the yellow light had already been on. That's not enough of a.
It's official. The 25.
Yeah! Matt De Benedetto is a NASCAR Truck Series winner. First career win in any of the top 3 divisions. De Benedetto, Guido. Oh, yes. Finally, he's won something. Oh. Yeah, baby.
Can you believe that? How about that? So glad for Curtis.
Oh my God!
Kendrick,
yes,
all the guys
baby,
there
yes.
From the Rackley team and Matt De Benedetto.
Well, what about the job he did hanging onto that thing? He was crazy.
Yeah, baby, yeah. Oh, De Benedetto for the win.
When De Benedetto came over, just because I think the fact that here's a guy who's been in Cup Series 7 years. Now he's coming to the trucks. They're going to
finally the man.
And it's been a
First, what a finish!
They've had some struggles, and they've gotten better and better and better. And today, they finally get what they've been searching for. The checkered flag. their first win.
And only led one lap.
He only led one lap?
Predictability. Now you better stick around to the finish. Unbelievable. 5th year in a row.
And how heartbreaking when you see the celebration for DiBenedetto and company. How heartbreaking it must be for Brett Holmes, who I'm sure believed that he was the winner of the race.
Man, Matt DiBenedetto, good for him, and Rackley War.
Come out with Matt DiBenedetto.
You know, it's interesting. I talked earlier about Ben Rhodes saying we can win this race today. This is our race to win. He was so close to doing just that.
And yet, Haley Deegan, 3rd career top 10. Hell yeah.
Championship 4, but still a great day for Ben.
Josh Sims is with the winner.
Caden Honeycutt in 9th.
Matt DiBenedetto, this is a moment I'm sure you've thought about for years throughout your career. What does it mean right now to be celebrating your first career victory?
Oh man, it's such a long time coming. Oh,
yeah.
Praise God. All glory to God. And thank you so much.
Oh man, Rackley War's first victory.
Man, my fans I'm so thankful.
Good for him. Good for him.
So much, and me being a reckless human being sometimes just through life, and that's so much life change. I'm so thankful. So thankful to do this. I'm so grateful for everybody. I love you all. I love the fans, Rackley Roofing, the War Shocks, this whole team. I'm out of breath. I think I was more nervous waiting to hear what happened.
Yeah, and talking about that, I mean, not only break down that final lap, but break down the weight you had at the end and what was going through your mind during this last 10 minutes.
Oh, man. My spotter, Doug Campbell, is awesome. We work together so good. I think in the Cup Series we've led on like the white flag twice here or something at Talladega. So I owe a lot to him. And at the end there, we were just really committed to staying on the bottom and pushing this thing. It pushed well, so I was just committed to staying there and pushing whoever's in front of me. I'm so
like the
grateful.
first time they ever enforced the yellow line rule properly.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you for a beautiful day and all these race fans. This is amazing. This team deserves it. Curtis Sutton, my team owner. Rackley Roofing getting behind me 100%. Supporting me is absolutely amazing. And Willie Allen, our other team owner. And War Shocks and my crew chief, Chad. All these guys, man, we've gone through some growing pains just as much as they're all. I'm so proud of this team.
Congratulations, Matt.
Well, John Hunter Nemechek led 20 laps today, and at the end, last lap, you're one of those trucks spinning through the infield. Take us through the last moments at this racetrack. What's it like?
I've been on the good side of it and the bad side of it. Just overall, really proud of everyone at KBM for bringing 3 fast Toyota Tundra TRD Pros here to Talladega. We had speed. We ran the first 2 stages really smart, gained max stage points between Chandler and I, and tried to position ourselves in a good spot there for the end. And 51 got turned, or something happened, and he was coming back down the racetrack and just got hit from behind trying to stay out of the way. And then the truck behind me ended up getting clobbered by the 51 there. So spun through the grass, should have probably ended up, I don't know, 12th, 14th, somewhere in there, around where Chandler did. But 24th, so puts us behind the cut now. I'm looking forward to Homestead, one of my favorite places to go. So let's go get it.
Behind the cut, but only 4 points out right now, Vince.
Yeah, so Perkins had a really bad hit in there.
John Hunter Nemechek with some heartbreak, but no heartbreak for Matt DiBenedetto. His first career lap led leads him to victory.
So the margin now at caution was 1/1000th.
Taco Bell's breakfast quesadilla might make you reconsider this whole morning thing.
All right. Anyway, I gotta go. That was so good. I'll try to do the Cup race tomorrow. I'm not doing the Xfinity race later. Thank you guys so much for coming out. What a thriller. Dibby winning his first 05 finish. Yes, I do remember. Spencer versus Hamilton. And Hamilton won under after they started out the video. Anyway, this is BowserJrXD signing off. See you guys later. Have a good one. Bam.